Oh, my phone's off. Alright, I think we're good. Why is this? Sure, that works. Alright. Alright, what's up, the egg? First one in here. So, we accidentally logged into this account at like 3 o'clock today. Or, no. Well, like 4:50 today. And this popped up. So I did not want to claim anything off stream. So I have not been able to log into my main account pretty much all day today. So that's fun. But this is a new calendar, which in 14 days gives us a 4-star generic awakening gem, which is pretty good, but not game breaking because it's 14 days away, so it's gonna be a while. Yeah, get rid of that. Sorry, making sure everything's good. Alright, I think we're chilling. So for now we get a bro, you are him. Hey, thanks, dude. And then I think there's, yeah, we have another one, but I can't open that either. And this calendar didn't change? No, okay, so those are the only 2 calendars we have right now. Yeah, but still nice. Yeah, if we're still around that long. You just got a new sub? Hey, thanks, dude. And then obviously we got the top of the charts next 3. Wait, do I only have 3 of those? Did I already claim the other 3? Okay, we already claimed the other 3. So that's pretty big, because we need 3 more until we can explore one of them and get an awakening gem that way. I'm not sure which one we're going to do. So last night we got off stream, and originally the plan was going to be jumping straight into Realm of Legends to get those 4 stars using 3-star Star-Lord and 3-star Mysterio. But are you on 2 streams at a time? Yes, I am. I have 1 stream to Shorts, 1 stream to Vertical, and actually a 3rd stream on Twitch. So technically 3. But so originally the plan was jump right into the Realm of Legends. But after this objective is complete, the next set of objectives gives us 4-star Nick Fury. And I think a maxed out 4-star Nick Fury is probably our best bet at anything. So in order to do this, we have to do two quests in the EQ, which we have been putting off, because if we head over to the EQ, when you are uncollected, you get a 5-star vulture for doing EQ right here. So that's kind of why I was holding off. But realistically, I think an ascended rank 5 4-star Fury, especially if I can awaken him, would probably be a lot more beneficial than even like a rank 4 vulture, I would assume. So I think we just give up on the pausing the EQ idea and just jump right in to try to expedite that Fury. But I feel like that's what we're going to do. Obviously, it does hurt because it's a guaranteed 5-star, which is going to help. This is a different type of grind, not going to lie. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. It's pretty ridiculous for sure. I did not expect it to have as much potential as it does. Big W's to you. Thank you, man. But yeah, we'll see where it ends up. I think we're just going to jump right into the EQ, though, and kind of give up that guaranteed way of getting a 5-star. Because I think it makes sense to just take the Fury as quick as possible. It's a crazy grind for sure. Yeah, pretty psycho. And then the other part of it is this. We have not unlocked the next one yet. I see you with Seaton, the man of legends. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, Seaton, he started a new account challenge, and everybody wanted me to do one during the off-season week, but I didn't want to just do a normal one because Seaton did one. So I had to come up with some kind of way to spin it. And this was the way. Shout out to Viper. He's, I gave him credit in the description. He came up with the idea. But yeah, enough talk. I think we gotta sacrifice the vulture. We gotta jump into the EQ, start moving on these objectives. Cause yeah, I don't think 4-star Rhino's gonna cut it. Originally the plan was just commit to 4-star Rhino. I was messing around with Rhino on my main account earlier. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna cut it. So I think we need the Fury. Yeah, this is probably my favorite new account challenge idea. Yeah, I like the idea a lot. Definitely a fun one. Fun and very difficult. So we will probably, like I said, do a normal like Valiant speedrun in December. But for now, this is its own separate thing that should also be able to last a decent amount of time. Technically, obviously, if I pause it and like log in every single day and get that 5-star Stark Spidey, I could take this account really far. So we'll see what we do once we hit the wall. But for now, we're chilling. The wall is pretty far away, I think, for now. We got a long ways to go. You gonna play Battlegrounds? David, Battlegrounds is off season right now. And test the new meta. We'll be doing that on Friday. But for now, we're doing this challenge. Back at it, Eli. We are back at it indeed. Also, did not have to play Battlegrounds this morning. We did get M3 locked in, so I think we finished at like rank 900 total. So not too bad for the first season back pushing. Hopefully next season we finish higher than that. No problem then. Yeah, David, Friday we'll probably be doing just off-season Battlegrounds, friendly battles, and having, like, seeing everybody's, whatever they bought or got or took up from the cyber deals. I think this meta is a nuke meta. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Haven't played it at all yet, but we gotta do some rank ups for sure for the deck, and then kind of figure out what champs are gonna go in. I think I'm finally gonna take up Cole. I just need... It depends on the cyber offers, probably. It depends on what we buy. Hey! Jab Skywalker with a raid on Twitch, dude. Thank you. FYI, 4-star Sinister 6 selector, day 7. Yeah, Viper, I saw that. I saw that calendar today. Evening, everyone. What's up, Viper? But yeah, that's gonna be pretty big. Took Cap Britain to rank 4 finally. Nice, David. Yeah, she's probably gonna be a menace on defense. Straight menace. If they don't have Maker, that's some guaranteed damage right there. What up? What up, Jab Skywalker? Thanks for the raid, man. Alright, one more quest in the EQ, and then we can move on to the other objectives. I saw, like, an old Reddit post about the Nick Fury objective that said you have to explore Act 2, and it was bugged for him. He couldn't claim it because he had already explored it before getting to that objective. I hope that doesn't happen to me, because I have also already explored Act 2. Viper said like, subscribe, and share, everyone. Yeah, I mean, if you wouldn't mind. Eventually, I'll probably do a forum post about the challenge, because every once in a while, when someone does a unique challenge like this, it goes crazy on the forums. So we'll probably do one, I don't know, maybe when I hit Uncollected or something, which, who knows, maybe it's tonight. Depends. If I can get Fury within the first hour, I think Uncollected is a realistic goal for tonight. No problem, dude. Appreciate you, man. Hope you had a good stream. Hey, thanks for the follow, dude. Can I auto-fight this stuff? Probably, right? Turn my sound on. Are you a Michael Jackson fan? He has that biopic coming out. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Yes and no. I'm not like a huge Michael Jackson fan, but I'm also not like a not a Michael Jackson fan, you know? I mean, the guy made great music. I haven't heard anything about it. I might watch it. How? I don't know. Obviously, a lot of stuff is rumors, and I don't know. I've never looked into it myself, so I don't know what really is true. But I know he had a lot of allegations against him. I wonder if that's going to play into the biopic at all. Yeah, it was awesome. First night streaming this, and I had some viewers, and they were all dope. Nice, man. What do you think about Kingpin being a 7-star? Yeah, so big news. Kingpin was announced as a 7-star today. I expected it. I expected that to be the Realm 7-star to go along with Absman. They're kind of at that similar power level. So, it makes sense. I think he'll be a good 7-star. He's definitely not OP. He should be relevant again in Battlegrounds. If you take him up to rank 4 and you have him at a decent SIG, I would imagine he'd become relevant again. He's still not going to be as OP as other champs that you're going to have in your deck, though, honestly. Because even at 6-star rank 5 Ascended, when everyone was there, Kingpin wasn't one of the first ones that you wanted to take up, you know what I mean? But he was still good in the deck. Good for Photon? Absolutely. It's his family making the movie, and it's basically about his life. His nephew's the one portraying him. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like when they do, like, biopic stuff. By the way, I have it on auto-fight, because this is just 2 stars. But I like it when they do biopic, like, documentary type stuff, and they actually use family members. Yo, run it up. Over on the short side. What's up, dude? Isn't today your birthday? No, that is next Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday we'll be doing a birthday stream. That's when I'm opening whatever the heck I'm getting from Cyber. That'll all happen next Wednesday. Not sure exactly what time yet. It might not be the same time as normal. Kind of depends on what our plans are. I think Kingpin is the kind of champ I'm going to take up the 2nd highest rank. So if it was right now, I would take him to rank 3. Yeah, I would. I'd rather have Chad Bones rank 4 than Kingpin. Yeah, that probably checks out. Happy birthday. You already look 60. Lol. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. But next Wednesday. A week early. I will take it though. Alright. Boom. We got this done. Now we gotta level up some champs. We're gonna start speedrunning these objectives. I want that Fury ASAP. We'll probably just level up 2 stars just because it's less ISO intensive. And I need to save all my ISO gold and rank up mats for the ones that matter. Yeah, not too hyped for Kingpin. Interesting. He's the 2nd best skill that we don't have yet, I would probably say. Only because he's a Daredevil villain. Do you not like Daredevil? Wait, hold on. I need to go back and look at that. That was a unit offer. Perform at least one parry. Cool. Where was that offer? Nope. That doesn't help me. Okay, I think we just jump into Act 4 and do some parries. Absman looks nuts. Yeah, Absman should be pretty good. I knew you weren't getting Kate, but there was a small Cope because I wish. Kate would be instant rank 4 Sig 200. Kate would be instant rank 4 Sig 200 for most people, I would say. But yeah, I knew that wasn't going to happen. Everybody else was like, maybe. But I'm like, nah, that's not happening. Like, everyone wants him. I don't know if everyone wants Abs. But he should be well liked that he's coming, I would imagine. Back on the main side, knew something looked off. Yeah. Sorry. I like Kingpin because he's a Daredevil villain, but not a fan of his playstyle. Gotcha. I see what you mean. Come on. Brother, thank you. Gonna be scary on defense. Abs? I don't think so. I think we have some crazy champs now. Abs on defense just isn't much of a threat anymore. You just gotta heavy punish his specials. I like Abs for sure, but neither him nor Kingpin are making the kind of splash for BGs that some other locked champs will. Yeah. Like, you could survive in the battlegrounds competitively without Abs or Kingpin in your deck and be fine. If Kate got added, you are at a detriment if you do not have a rank 4 Sig 200 Kate in your deck. Just instantly. Would be nice to have Daredevil and Kingpin be my first two rank 4 skill champs. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to have them both up there. Like, you could argue that Valkyrie is a bigger deal for Battlegrounds than Kingpin. Depending on the meta. Nice. We at level 24. Once we get that Fury, man, we're gonna be moving. Like, people that missed out on Heart of Fire champs are cooked right now. It's not like that with Banquet champs. Absolutely. But I would say, I don't know. I only got 2 of the Heart of Fire champs. I think I bought 1 crystal, like the $150 bundle thing. I got Nick and Tigra, and to me, I think those are the 2 most important. The third being Fant, but I don't feel like I missed out on much not having Fant. If I didn't have the other 2, I would feel like I missed out. I already have Daredevil Hell's Kitchen, rank 4 200. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that yesterday. Nimrod is another one who would be good but not must have. Absolutely. Like, Bastion and Jack are just better than Nimrod. Nimrod is not going to be able to take some of the champs that they can take. Because I doubt he can take Britain. He can't really take Onslaught. Is that it? That might be it. But that's enough. He can't really take anyone outside of the mutant class like the other 2 can. I also don't think Jane Foster is going to make that big of a splash either. So it'll be interesting to see who the other... I guess we have 3 left, right? We have a Science, a Mutant, and a Cosmic to be announced. If we get Hulkling, he'll be relevant. If we get Scorpion, he'll be relevant. If we get Archangel, he'll be relevant. But if we get Magneto in Battlegrounds, he probably won't be. Kitty might be if we get Kitty, but I doubt it. I feel like we would get AA before we get Kitty. AA, if he gets added as a 7-star, will be 1. Rank 4 as the Banquet gift for Valiant. Yeah, I wonder what the gift is going to be. Rank 4 seems likely. Or they go the Awakening Gem route and we get a generic 7-star gem. That would be clutch. Seems like they're holding back for this Banquet, which has me definitely saving for Heart of Fire this year. Yeah, like I've said, Eli, I think it's going to be crazy. Oh, hold on, we hit an objective. I gotta claim that first. Alright. Alright. Level up a champion to their max level. Cool. Different 2-star. Wolvie, congrats. And then we'll instantly complete the last one. Get our 3-star Wong. And then get the next set of objectives. Boom. Oh, and we get a 3-star generic. That's actually clutch. Oh my, we get a 99? Gosh dang it, I didn't know that. I would have given that to Star-Lord. A rank 3 and a generic Awakening Gem would be clutch. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is with this cord? Crazy thing about that is AA is better than Kitty. It's just Kabam values her more, so it's more likely we get him first. Yeah, it's also like dependent on the situation a little bit, but yeah. Okay, these are some pretty clutch rewards. Complete 4, alright. Rank up a champion, okay. Use an Awakening Gem on a 3-star champion. Let's go. Okay, I think we use this one on Spider-Woman, I think. Signature Stone on a 3-star champion. Spider-Woman is going to Sig 99. Again, I wish I saved it for Star-Lord, but oh well. 1 to 2, use a rank up gem on a 3-star rank 1 champion. This is going to Mysterio in case we do end up doing Realm anyway. Dude, those objectives are clutch. Making some good progress. What else we got? Complete Act 3. Yep. Done. Rank up a champion. Sure. So we'll probably just give this rank up gem again. You're not doing Realm anymore? Probably. But we can get 4-star Fury from those objectives, and 4-star Fury is going to be much better than Rhino. So it might be better to just full send the Fury. But I do want to do Realm eventually, just to say that we did. Alright, bet. Rank up a champion. Again? My gosh. We'll just do a 2-star for simplicity's sake. Speed running these objectives. Complete 4 quests in the current EQ. Alright, I gotta do that after we finish this Act 4 quest. And then we gotta rank up another champ. We'll get this instantly. Rank up another champ, which that one will be Star-Lord probably. Level. Rank up 3 champs. Okay. And then defeat Thanos. Alright. I don't know if we have the mats to rank up 3 champs, to be honest. Do we have 3 more 2-stars? Nick is going to be cheese? Absolutely. Especially if you get a generic. I doubt you do, but if we somehow get one, that's going to be clutch. Plus, we get the gems from Act 4, like Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, to take him straight to rank 5. So rank 5 Nick, we're going to be cruising. That's easy uncollected right there. Not easy, obviously. It's still, the Grandmaster is still annoying. But easy enough. And we just hit level 25. And we're about to hit level 26. Yeah, for Heart of Fire, I made sure I got every champ I wanted. Dark Phoenix, Nick Fury, Tiger, and Fam. I also got APOC, but I wasn't chasing him. I forgot Dark Phoenix was the Heart of Fire champ. Yeah, I definitely am missing out not having Dark Phoenix. But I did not have the units or the money to go all out on that. I bought the 1 crystal thing that gave me 7-star Fury, I think, and I got Tigra through the free one, I think you did get a free one. And then I used a skill gem on Fury and a generic gem on Tigra. The only champ I didn't get was I-Bomb, but I didn't care at all. Yeah. It's crazy how many shards we're gonna have that we can't do anything with. So much money stuff, man. So many offers now. Alright, we gotta go back to the EQ. Basically, now we have to complete the EQ, which... yeah, we don't really get anything relevant for, but oh well. You could do arena for champs. Yeah, I know. But... 1, that takes a long time, and 2, it's gonna be a while. You gonna be prepared to go all the way this year for Heart of Fire? For Heart of Fire Part 3? I want to be. It depends on Banquet, but yeah, I do want to make sure I'm in the arena a lot early next year so that I can at least be prepared unit-wise to go all the way. Also, depending on where we're at YouTube-wise, I might be able to splurge a little bit more monetarily as well. Once you're big enough on YouTube, you can kind of treat it as like an investment into your channel. Because you... again, I'm only ever talking about ad revenue on that stuff, which we don't have unlocked yet. We definitely will by May. At the rate we're going, 100%. But yeah, then you can kind of justify spending a little bit more. Because you'll make it back eventually. But yeah, unit-wise, we should be good to go all the way. Money-wise, I don't know. And if not, I want to at least be close enough unit-wise that I don't have to break the bank money-wise to close the gap, if that makes sense. But I think we're getting Ghost. Straight up, I think we're getting Ghost in that event. So yeah, I want to go all the way to get Ghost. And especially, because at that point, we'll have rank 5s in the game. If they give you a rank 5 gem for the Heart of Fire champs, oh my gosh, yeah. I am full sending that, giving my 7-star Ghost, taking her to rank 5 Sig 200, and not even thinking about it. It's gonna really suck if the other champ is Kate though, because then I will kind of be at a detriment not having Kate up there. But oh well. We'll have to see when we get there. I love that I can auto fight this. Makes it kind of chill. I might coast for Banquet and just spend enough units to clear the milestones combined with the Alliance rewards. Save as many units as I can for Heart of Fire. Yeah, I think that's a good strat, Eli. I ideally would want to do that as well, but I only have 7k units, so normally that's not enough to get all the rewards. But I'll buy the like $50 10 crystal offer, because I always think that's a good deal. PJ said hi. What's up, dude? How are you? The champions don't really interest me that much for Banquet, and I'm not spending enough for literal top rank rewards for a rank 5. Yeah. You mean you don't want to spend 30 grand, bro? Why not, dude? Why don't you want to spend 30 grand on a video game, man? If I could do that one day, but like, do it without breaking the bank at all, I feel like that'd be pretty fun. But that day is a long day away. A long day away. Yeah, who doesn't want to drop almost 200 grand for an event? I'm good, how are you? Also, what act are we on? PJ, we are on Act 4, but right now we are doing the monthly event quest because I'm doing the objectives to get a 4-star Nick Fury. So once I get that Nick Fury, I'm going to max that dude out and just coast all the way to Act 5. First, last year was 185k, yeah. But I think normally top 30 gets the... Like, I think last year top 30 got a rank 4. So I would assume top 30 gets a rank 5. Maybe. And so I think that was 30k last year. 2 years ago... Gerbert, how you gonna get 4 stars without crystals, bro? Bro, we're about to unlock our 4-star Nick Fury. And then do Realm of Legends to, well, maybe not immediately. But we will do Realm of Legends tonight and get 4 stars that way. I think 2 years ago now, Eli, I was in an alliance with 2 guys who placed top 30 or top 90 in Banquet. Yo, Angel, what's up, dude? What's up, bro? Good? Cruising through some EQ right now to finish some objectives to get a 4-star Fury, and then gonna hop right back to Act 4. We should cruise through Act 4 after we get Fury. So yeah, just gotta get this Fury and then cruise through X5. Did you get M3 with the points you had? Yes, I believe so. I checked like 10 minutes before and we were still chilling. The cutoff was at like 313 and I had 317, so I'm pretty sure we did. Should be fine. I'm interested to see what rank I got on the solo event because I had like 22k points for that. So the rewards probably come out Friday, but everyone in the mother is going to be doing a rewards opening on Friday with all the cyber deals, so I'll probably post that on Saturday. I had to play a match and oh lord, whales were playing. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't have to. But yeah, normally I would do the video the day of, but because the day of is cyber, YouTube is going to be flooded with people spending money on cyber. I'd rather just post my video on Saturday of the rewards opening that no one's going to care about after seeing people open a ridiculous amount of crystals. Hey, we got a 3-star vulture. We might get 4-star vulture here pretty soon also. This quest I'm not going to auto-fight because I do need Spider-Woman alive for Paviter. It probably doesn't make that much of a difference. They're still 2 stars. What points did you end at, Angel? What are your thoughts on 7-star Kingpin? Everyone knew it was going to be him in the Realm event. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Me and Eli were kind of saying he's not a, like, huge game changer for Battlegrounds, where if you don't have him at rank 4, you're kind of screwed. I'm going to pick Abs, though. Yeah, that's fair. I would imagine... Actually, I think it'll be pretty close, but I assume it'll probably be like 60-40. Make sure to spend your Mysterium wisely. Yeah, I'm... Honestly, I'm just gonna... Sorry, excuse me. End at 328. Hey, nice. I'm probably just gonna save it until I absolutely have to spend it, Viper. But yeah, we were saying Kingpin isn't like a must-have in your deck. You'll be able to compete without him in your deck. Whereas if it was like Kate, you need her in your deck, or you need to ban her. After this, we have 1 quest left before we complete the EQ, so that'll be pretty cool. We should get a 4-star Vulture from that, so we're actually going to get Vulture, then Fury. I think we'll get a 4-star Vulture from that. I hope we don't have to explore to get the 4-star Vulture. Okay, my screen locked. Interesting. I couldn't dash back. Alright, my game's lagging a little bit, but I think we're fine. Yeah, I had some people asking me today, like, what do you mean you're not... So I was talking to my alliance mates about it, about the crystal thing, and they're like, what do you mean you're not opening crystals? And it's like, yeah, like that's the whole point, we're not opening crystals. So I was like, who do I commit to clear through Act 4 and 5 after Realm of Legends? And I was doing some practice fights with the rank 1 Rhino on my main account. And it did not go well. So I was like, yeah, we're just going to go for Fury. I didn't know at the time just how potent Dark Phoenix was going to be. I just thought her design was cool, and I'm familiar with the character in the comics. They mentioned her being a defender, though. Yeah. I thought she was really cool. I thought she looked really cool. I'm also a fan of her in the comics. I saw that they made her a defender. I figured she was going to be OP, but I just couldn't spend it. So glad I got her. She instantly went to rank 4 6200 with the Heart of Fire resources, and Nick went to rank 4 immediately with the regular resources. Nice. Yeah, I was debating between Tigra and Nick to go to rank 4 6200, and my decision was Tigra because I was using the generic Awakening Gem on Tigra. And I was like, if I'm committing a generic, which is the only one you can get at the time, I gotta take her all the way. Good luck, Satima. Hey, thanks. Good luck, Ben. Thanks, Satima. Messed that up. Heart of Fire characters are a must-have in BGs. Yeah. 4 out of 7. But yeah. I would imagine next year's is the same. And if they give us a 7th champ like they did with Dark Phoenix, it'll be interesting to see who that is. Or they just, it's Dark Phoenix again, and that's how you can get her if you missed. I could also see that happening. Either way, May is going to be crazy. Next CGR, imagine. I think we could see it, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the next one. I think the next one's going to be crazy because we are running out of champs for them to bring up as 7 stars, unless they start reworking characters. Need to pick Muscle Man Kingpin at no cost. Interesting, Satima. So you're going to go with Kingpin over Abs? I don't know which one I would pick personally. I don't even know if I'm gonna... I should qualify. I'll probably spend 10k. They said they weren't gonna release Dark Phoenix in 2 years. Really? Yeah, I don't know which one I would pick between the two. I have a Mystic Gem. So maybe I go Abs? I don't know. It depends on all the other rewards and the final box reveals and everything else. Science class is top at the moment. Anyone can know Absman easy. Yeah. I agree. Absman is not going to be a relevant defender, I don't think. Oh, and realistically, it's not like he can take Serpent. So why am I going to put him in the deck? That's actually a good point. I also knew Captain Britain was a defender, and I'm so glad I bought her pass. Interesting they're keeping her exclusive too. I thought she would be in the Titan. Yeah, that is interesting. Maybe in the next Titan? Grinded any arenas lately? How are your units looking? I haven't done any arena for this arena. I did a little bit in the last one. I'm at like 7,500 right now. So that combined with buying like one of the 10 crystals for 50 bucks puts me at 10k units, which I don't think I'm going to go more than that for Banquet. Cyber, I don't think I'm going to touch any unit deals for Cyber unless they're like somehow crazy for a short amount of units, but I doubt it. Normally all the stuff is at the end. Alright, rank up a champion. Let's go. Think of a Kingpin 7-star rank 4. To be fair, Kingpin isn't going to be a crazy defender either. Yeah, it'll be more attack value. I got Captain Britain dupe at Free Crystal. Greatest luck ever. Just got... Dude, yeah, that's nice. Does your alliance ask for minimums for Banquet? I don't think so, Royalty. I don't know. I've never been with them during Banquet, so I'm not totally sure. Rank up a champ. I think we go Star-Lord here, right? For the next 3 to 4. No one's going to use Kingpin on defense. Yeah, probably not. Sam Satima, I got her from Pass and got her dupe for free from a crystal. What'd you guys dupe her from? Let's go. We have 2 maxed out 3 stars. That's big. We out here making money moves. Level up a champion to their max level. I should have waited, but that's fine. Cap, I choose you. No, we're running out of ice. Oh, okay, we're fine. Mine, they're asking for 10k, and I was going to go all in on Cyber, so I might have to save some units. Ah, interesting. How do you feel about that? Maybe 7-star Kingpin rank 4 can be tanky on defense. Yeah, he might be tanky in the right meta. Rank up 3 champions is annoying. I don't have the 2 stars for this. And I don't have the mats to rank up 3 stars. Okay, I can rank you up. I think this Hawkeye hasn't been ranked up. Nope, it has. What are the resources to rank 2? I don't know if I can justify that. What rank are you, Vision? 20. 20. What's it take to rank up a 3-star? Yeah, I can't do that. Do we go with Hawkeye? I guess. Maybe, yeah. Yondu going to be a great 2-way champ. He's going to be a pain on defense. Yeah, but he does place a weakness debuff. So skill champs are going to get around that pretty easily. Let's go, boys! 4-star Nick Fury. The GOAT. Yondu's tanky as hell, yeah. Champion Ascension. Yes, we absolutely... Brother. Absolutely going to be doing that. Literally does Serpent at 100% health. Really? And now I need 2 of these. So we got to go do the daily quest. And select skill. So that we can take him to rank 2. Oh, and we get a synergy bet. Seaton going all out in new account. Yeah. I saw that. So, Satima, the reason we're doing this is because with Battlegrounds off season, I needed something to do to stream, and everyone wanted me to do a new account challenge like normal. But I was like, Seaton's doing one right now. I don't want to copy him. So we came up with this idea to spin it and make it harder. I'm not allowed to open any crystals at all. And we're in Act 4, and we just got our first 4-star. So I think we can push this pretty far. Between Yondu and Super Scroll, and I'm going Scroll, he's a dual threat. Really? You're going Scroll? I probably won't get either. Yes, it's nice to see an account challenge. Yeah, and then this one has like its own added difficulty to it. I think, realistically, the highest rank title I could get is Thronebreaker. Because every rank after that requires reaching a certain rank on a specific... Like, you either have to get, like, 3 rank 4 6-stars, or, like, rank up 7 stars, and I just don't think that's possible. Super Skull is insane, too. It can melt any tech now. Yeah, I haven't messed with either. I gotta get in the lab. I know they said the event champs are going to be earlier in the milestones now. Yeah. I think you get one every 5k units for Cyber. But I'm not going to... I don't think I'm spending units on Cyber. If it counts money. We might hit one. I'd probably pick Yondu. I never really had to use the color tech mastery, but just adding a couple points helps Zola spam so many more heavies. Fights go by much faster. I think I have color tech at unlocked to 3, but I never use it. It used to be a strat back in the day. I never had rank 5, but I know Pete used to put 5 out of 5 color tech. Bruh. Oh my gosh. $100 gives you a 6-star Fury. That'd be clutch, but not for $100. Pete used to run 5 out of 5 color tech for Ghost for War because you could do phase, medium, phase, medium, and build up to your special 2 before they get a special 1. So it helps you take certain champs on certain nodes. It's funny because they're doing that now with Scroll and Yondu after Heart of Fire and Torch, who are actually top meta. Yeah. $100? L offer Kabam's crazy. Yeah, but if we bought it, just getting a 6-star Fury guaranteed, again, not from a crystal. This account, I could do so much with the 6-star Fury. But yeah, that does not count. We are not spending money. That defeats the whole purpose. Kabam needs money desperately. Apparently, there are so many offers that they give you when you restart. Dude, but I will say, doing this challenge, right, without any crystals, the speed run in December, the speed run to Valiant, is going to go crazy. I think I can do it in 3 days. That's going to be the goal. The goal is going to be 3 days. I have rank 4 Human Torch and Dark Phoenix, my most banned champs in Battlegrounds. Yeah, I would imagine. Dark Phoenix is probably my most banned champ. Like, I ban her the most because I don't have her. Normally, I will leave it depending on who they have because I have Nico and Tigra in the deck. But this meta, I was banning her just because Tigra is not as good and Nico is not as good on attack. So I was just banning her. Okay, I do want to grab one of these. Probably this, I guess, a science. We gotta go double skill here so that we can rank 2 Nick Fury. Paviter joined the list. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, no, I don't know why people ban Paviter. He's not that bad on defense at all. Dark Phoenix is my most banned as well. Even other people who have her rank 4 will ban her sometimes. Even with counter, he's winning for me. Really, Satima? I took him with the Koye, and it was a joke. It was super easy. Rank 3 Fury. Once I do 10 out of 10 win, going to upload screenshot. Alright, bet. And then once we clear 4.1, we get the rank 4 gem. So we'll be able to take him to rank 4. And then 4.2 gives us the rank 5 gem. But for now, this is enough. Back to Act 4 we go. I haven't had any problems with Paviter on D. I don't plan on banning him. Yeah, I don't either. Yo, Chris Fills, what's up, dude? Gotta check for items just to make sure we're not missing anything. We'll grab these potions. Rank 3 Ascended, 4-star Nick Fury. Rhino seems like trouble on defense. Yeah. I took up my 6-star for the last meta for like the last few days. If we get him as a 7-star, he's going to be a pain for sure. But in a normal meta, he shouldn't be that bad. If I can get this Fury awakened, that'd be nice. Once Rhino is more common as a 7-star, I'm definitely taking Chad Bones to rank 4 if he isn't there already. Rhino, 8 out of 10 win rate in defense. Yeah, but like, this meta, probably. And that's like super boosted. You have to intercept. I think in a normal meta, he won't be nearly as good on defense. At least as a 6-star. When we get him as a 7-star, he'll be back to annoying. But I was taking Rhino with Carolina and just not intercepting at full health in like 50 seconds. Nick is clutch? Yeah. He's going to make this much easier, especially once I get him to rank 5. He should be able to clear through most of Act 5 pretty easily. I'm not too sure what I'm doing for the Act 5 Ultron boss. That is still going to be problematic. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. Okay, this is more poison damage than I was expecting. Okay. We're fine. Imagine if I had deep wounds. It'd be a joke. Is there another champ they give for challenges? Nope, that is the last of the challenges. That's it. You get a 4-star Fury, and then you're on your own. So that might just be a revive fest, honestly. Oh, and kept Marvel free. Forgot about that. The synergy with Fury. I got kind of lucky when I started my ult a couple months ago because that compensation dropped shortly after and I got it 3 times. I was like, there's no way I deserve this. That's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely a way to boost the account for sure. Just triple compensation. How are we getting 5 stars again? I have no idea. But we don't need them. Technically, there's some Karina challenge shenanigans that we can do to get some 5 stars. We can't get the 5-star Vulture from the EQ anymore because we had to do it to get Fury, and I think that was worth the trade. We'll figure that out when we get there, but we don't need 5 stars for anything. The plan is probably just do most of this with 4 stars. I regret ranking Miles. Really? Yeah, mine's at rank 1. I doubt I'm going to rank him maybe one day just because he's a free SIG 200. But at the moment, I don't have any plans to rank him. We might have to restart our phone after this. It's starting to slow down a bit. So far, so good. Is this only the second quest of Act 4? That's the problem. Act 4 is long. Ant-Man's a villain? Oh, no, he's Avenger. Right, you start with 6 against Avengers as well. I was like, why would Ant-Man be a villain? Synergy threw me off. Sweet. 4.2.2 or 4.1.2 done. We are cruising. Miles is hot dog water. We gotta figure out our mastery point situation. It's probably all that we're gonna do in defense. And I'm not sure what else. I think I want to unlock Pierce just so I can max out precision and cruelty. You probably can beat Act 7. Yeah, that's the goal. With just a 4-star Nick Fury, he's going to be kind of crazy. But that's the goal. It is theoretically possible. You know a champ isn't great when they're willing to give it to everyone at Sig 200 for free. Yeah, that's fair. But hitting Paragon will be hard. I don't know if it's even going to be possible. I think I can do Thronebreaker, and then that's it. Because the rest is you have to hit a certain rank for 6 or 7 stars, and I just don't see a way of getting them. Unless we really, really stretch the Karina challenge stuff, but that's a bit much. I'd be happy with Thronebreaker, no crystals opened. I feel like that's impressive enough. You might be able to skip Paragon. I don't think you can. Go straight to Valiant? How? What path do you do in War? Royalty, I just got moved to path 8 in this alliance. I used to do 3. There aren't any other champs you can obtain. It's literally just 4-star Nick. Yeah, pretty much. 4-star Nick, the Realm of Legend champs, and then that's it. Hey, thanks for the sub, dude. Until we can start doing some Karina challenges, then we can unlock technically some 6 stars. But I don't think you get those until uncollected. No way you do path 8. I also do that path. Oh, really? Yeah, I gotta start uploading war videos. I don't know why I haven't done it this season. And I died today depending on the first node. Royalty, me too! I died last war depending on the first node. You could do Necro? I'm not doing Necro. Yeah, Royalty, did you use Gallon? I used Gallon, and the rage on that node specifically caps his harvest, so I timed out. I was really mad. Like, no way, our first death is in War 3 of the season. It's hard, Penny is so annoying on that node. Yeah. I wanted to use Deathless Thanos, and I think he would have worked. You just spam special 2. Don't get your Furies. You're chilling. I used Vox, but she glanced everything and I timed out. Yeah. I did Path 3 normally, but Hazard Shift would be fun. Yeah, I used to do Hazard Shift back in the day with Ghost. And man, was that fun. It got less fun when Serpent came out. Because then I would just see Serpent every war. Or Bullseye, which Ghost can technically do on Hazard Shift. Who else? Basically all the anti-Ghost people started going on Path 9. Was doing 2-hit combos and she still got the glancing. Yeah. I think it's smart to put a lower ranked Penny there just to make sure that glancing gets triggered. Shasta and Serpent are the best options for that Penny, but they were banned. Yeah, I think I would use Tigra next time. Kingpin's ahead in my poll. Really? Did you post a poll of like which one would you rather take? Yeah, I don't know which one I would pick. Probably Kingpin, I guess. It depends. Depends on quite a bit. 4.3. Done. Slow and steady. It's actually crazy how many rank up mats you get now. Bro, stop. Stop with the offers. Like, how many rewards you get for going through this stuff? New accounts have it so lucky. Corvus is so good for Path 3, even though nobody talks about him. Yeah, absolutely. If I had a 7-star Corvus, that's who I would use for Path 3. 100%. He wouldn't be able to do the safeguard fight, but that's fine. If you throw on a power boost, you can clear the first 3 fights on the lane before it expires. Yeah, that makes sense. You can't do the last one though, since it's safeguard. Yep, we're on the same wavelength. I like Black Cat, Okoye, or Tigra for that fight. Normally it depends on who's banned and who's placed, but one of those 3 can usually take it. I've also done it with Deathless Thanos, who's also goated for that path. I used to do Path 3 in my old alliance, and it's one of the hardest paths sometimes, not gonna lie. I think last season I only died to a path fight 1 time. It was a Photon on the safeguard mode. Path 8 is much easier. Yeah, I'm still getting used to 8. I normally use Crossbones for the last fight on the path. That makes sense. My Crossbones isn't ranked. If I pulled him earlier, I would have ranked him. I wanted to rank the Crossbones for a while when I had skill gems to spare. But I didn't pull him in time. And now I have him duped. But I'm not going to commit Sigs to him is the problem. And he needs Sigs. So unless I can pull him a few more times... Like, I'm not going to commit 106 to... Like, 186 to Crossbones. No, thank you. Dude, that's special too, man. It gets it. Come on. Just wait till you get to Act 6. The Grandmaster is a shell of what he used to be. I did it with rank 2 6-star no revives a few weeks ago. Yeah, when I took Jean to rank 4 and I went and did the Grandmaster fight, I was like, this seems easier than I remember it being. So yeah, I definitely think I could do it with a 4-star Fury. I don't know. Reward's still good though. Yeah, for sure. I imagine I could get to the reverse control phase without having to use any items, in one try. And honestly, the reverse control phase is much easier than it used to be, so I might be able to solo with the 4-star Fury. It just depends, because it's going to be a long fight. But we are a ways away from the Grandmaster. Quite a long way away. also, I just realized I don't have anyone for Iceman on the champion quest. I had a jug, so that helped. Yeah, I would imagine. Crossbones just seems like he's good in every meta. I've had him rank 3 Sig 160 for so long, he's going to rank 4 soon. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I wish my Crossbones had more Sigs so that I could pick him up. I just don't have the Sigs to go around. Once we get this guy to rank 5, bro, chillin'. We're gonna start cruising. If only there was a way for me to get a generic awakening gem for him. That would speed things up a lot. I get one in 7 days. No, in 14 days from the calendar. But that's way too long. And next week we get the last, well, another 3 of those discs to do the side quest. And one of them gives you a 4-star generic. So maybe I do that, but I think another one gives you a 5-star generic, which is probably more worth it. Crossbones is second best skill champ. He was top 1 for so long before we had Okoye. Do you mean just on attack? I probably agree. Actually, no, we have Fury. Fury is better than Crossbones. Maybe not just on attack, but he's definitely a better champ. I think Elena's a better champ too if you count both sides. If you 100% Necro, you get 2 7-stars through a selector. Yeah, but that's just not gonna happen. There is no way I'm 100%ing Necro with the 4-star Fury. No. The amount of time that would take. And revives. That's just... Overall, yeah, Fury is better. The second life is clutch, yeah. Also, yeah, I know you're mainly joking, like you said yesterday, but it's just the idea of doing Necropolis with a 4-star sounds horrible. No Chadbones slander will be tolerated. You're telling me you think Crossbones is better than Nick? Royalty knows the vibes. You're gonna tell me straight to my face that Crossbones is a better champion than Nick Fury. Again, on the lookout for items. Nope. Nada. Go to your crystals and pop some of the ones in the special tab. It'll give you gems, sigs, and boosts. Run it up. Do you see the problem in the sentence that you just typed? No, he's better than Yelena. Overall as a champ? I don't know. When you account for both sides, definitely not, in my opinion. No crystals, yeah. Therein lies the problem, run it up. Which, I think you just forgot. Hello, Bunny, what's up, dude? Oh, I was thinking no champion crystals, but I didn't think you meant no crystals at all. No, yeah, it's literally no crystals at all. Not even boost crystals, not even catalyst crystals. Dual streaming, yes. Dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch. New account, not new to the game, yeah. it's a new account where I can't open any crystals at all. What other champ has easy access to infinite stacking, AAR, and damage like that? So much utility in that. Absolutely. But Yelena is dumb on defense, and also not bad of an attacker. Crossbones doesn't have any defensive capabilities, really. Brother, this cord is killing me. I'm doing a challenge account. It's called Mutagens. It's mutants only. Nice, man. How's that going? Yeah, I think no crystals might be the hardest challenge you could do without outright just saying, like, I'm only going to use 2 stars. Because obviously that's harder. Elena's overrated nowadays on defense MMO. She's close to the point I'm at with Zola. Interesting. It's okay. It doesn't want to give me mutants, so I'm stuck doing Act 5 with a 4-star white Magneto. Yeah, that sounds rough. Yeah, I don't know. Yelena's definitely a better defender than Zola. Because if you can't nuke Yelena before the assassin mode, you're in for some hurt. Obviously, you can play around it, but that's going to kill a lot of time. Also, guys, we are slowly approaching 200 subscribers, which is crazy because we literally hit 100 a week ago. The goal is to hit 200 by my birthday on Wednesday. Realistically, so many champs can kill her before that node now. Yeah. But in the right meta. Like the last one. But yeah, I agree with you. I think I'd still put her above Crossbones, though. Zola's falling off now. Even Super Scroll can nuke him. Yeah, Zola had his time. He kind of fell off for sure. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of block damage. Also, I think an insane goal probably would be, could we hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year? I think we're technically on pace if our rate of growth keeps going at the rate that it is. But also, I'm not expecting that, and I'm okay if that doesn't happen. I think we can realistically hit it by the end of January, for sure. And I think we could do 1,000 before May. So I'm good with both of those. It would be kind of crazy if we could do 500 before end of the year. Oh, dang. That sucks. Andrew coming in. Can Grandmaster beat Auto? I think you meant Auto Fought is the question. Absolutely not. I wonder if eventually we'll get... Oh, no. I don't think it'll ever be possible to auto-fight that with the mechanics. It's alright. It's not your fault, Benito. You haven't experienced the power of the Chad bumps. It's true. It's true. I have not experienced the power of a rank 3 Sig... What? 180 you said? Crossbones? Alright, no relevant items. I don't really want to take Man-Thing, though. Or Medusa, to be honest. Why'd they have to buff champs? We'll go the Immortal Iron Fist route. Yeah, I think it was last week when you were trying to get over 100 and now you're at 168, so you're starting to get up there. Yeah, dude, we're making some good progress for sure. It's nice to see. Nice to see the growth. Exciting, for sure. I recommend watching Liam using Nuke Serpent in 35 seconds. Rank 4 is insane. Yeah, I've seen Andy use him quite a bit. So I know the power that he has for sure. Taking Serpent is kind of wild. I have not seen that. I'll have to check that out. I did not know who was beating him. Shout out Silver Centurion. Did anybody ever play that game? What was it? Realm? Realm of Champions, right? I remember the fat compensation people got in game for like how much they, based on how much they played or spent on Realm when it got shut down. I never downloaded it. I wish I gave it a shot. It just wasn't my type of game. But it's so funny that we have a few champs in the game just because of Realm. And it doesn't even exist anymore. It's also crazy how easy Act 4 is compared to how it used to be. Sad how Massacre fell out of the meta. He's fun, but you can't use him for these defenders anymore. Yeah, I don't even have him. I kind of regret not picking him. So I went double Starkey, but I had a tech gem, and my thought was I'll go double Starkey for the Sigs and use the gem on Bastion. And here I am, still sitting on the gem with a Bastion. So I should have just picked Starkey Massacre and given Starkey the tech gem. But I agree, he has kind of fallen off. That playstyle, I think, has kind of fallen off with some of these defenders. But in the right meta, that dude is an instant ban. For Invade, instant ban. When's the last time we got an Invade meta? We might be due. With Valkyrie coming too? She's gonna be goated for that. Also, I love that you don't have to spend cores on decks anymore. Saves a lot of units. Or parry, for that matter. You know Trap, right? Yeah. I don't know him personally, but yes. Does Cyber Weekend start Friday? Furzy, what's up, dude? Yes. Cyber Weekend starts this Friday. It's more like Cyber 2 weeks now. He has Chad Bones as the best skill over Okoye. Interesting. I mean, he has a lot more range than Okoye, just straight up. So I could see the argument. I see the argument for sure. Will you be buying anything if the offers are good? If the offers are good, I could see myself spending 100. Maybe a little bit more than that, but I highly doubt it. But I could see myself spending up to 100, depending on how good the Odin is, or if like the lower level deals give you a lot of rank up mats. Kind of depends. I don't think I'm spending any units. The only reason I would even spend the 100 probably is for the birthday stream and because it's on stream. If I wasn't making content, probably not. Nope, I don't want to open crystals. I do not want to open crystals. My bad. Over Okoye is kind of crazy though. Snare, or what's the web thing Okoye puts on the defender, is too OP. Even Spider-Woman got nerfed for having that mechanic. Yeah, and Snare goes crazy. What was the Odin like last time? And fair enough, bro. Are you spending, Furzy? I think we maybe talked about this. I can't remember what the Odin was last time. Yeah, I don't remember what the Odin was last time. I think it was like a Titan Nexus and like 1.5 T7 basic, maybe? I imagine this time it's a rank 4 gem. Whether that be class or generic, I don't know. But... oh, nope, we're going back to X4. He has a good argument. Ensnare has 30% AAR. Crossbones has infinite. Yeah. Isn't the Glory Store getting a buff too, or just Battlegrounds? Just Battlegrounds. Glory Store got a buff like 2 weeks ago. Nice seeing Nick go up. Yep, slowly and steadily. I don't know, bro. I just recently got back into the game, so I'll have to see. Gotcha, Furzy. Yeah, definitely don't feel pressured. Part of the reason that I also want to is so that I can keep competing in Battlegrounds and not fall too far behind from everyone else who's going to wail out on these offers. I don't know if I'll go that far, but I think it's closer than most people think between them. Yeah, I agree. Glory already got the buff. Yeah, Glory Store is already buffed. Look at that. Dude, what the heck? I don't get why it doesn't fix itself after I fix it. Like, I literally have to unplug it and then plug it back in for it to work. Oh, okay, it's still not working? Okay. Got a rank 3 Okoye, Spider-Woman, and Silk. Only Okoye duped, though. Okoye is goated. Okay, I remember that now, yeah. I wish BG Store got the buff at the same time. Yeah, me too. I also wish they would tell us what the buff is gonna be. Then like 10 rank 5 6 stars. Nice, Reggie. Not bad for just recently coming back. Do I start worrying about nodes? Nah. Yeah, I'm wondering what the price of the T7 Basics is going to be in the Battleground store. I hope it's not too ridiculous. That might be... I think they said there's going to be 7-star SIGs in there too. Right? I don't know. That's probably all I'm going to be buying now. Funny enough, my first rank 5 was Nick. I still love him to this day. Yeah, shout out Nick. Nick is great, man. I have the 6-star at rank 3 he'll probably be rank 4 within the next 3 rank ups. As much as I love Black Cat, Nick serves both roles, offense and defense. I only spend the BG tokens on refills anyway, so any SIGs or T7 basic is an upgrade. Yeah, on rerolls, yeah, I'm at that point too. T7 and SIGs is what I'll be investing in, absolutely. I'd probably prioritize T7 over SIGs, I think. He hits like a train for my 6-star, so I can't even imagine the 7-star. Yeah, pretty crazy at rank 3. Eventually we'll be seeing that rank 4 damage. What's your Twitch, bro? The same name, Furzy. Just Benito Fan 5 on Twitch. Heads up, there are ads on Twitch though, so if you would rather not deal with that, YouTube's probably the way to go. We have a YouTube normal stream as well. You're on the shorts side. Technically, we run 3 streams at once. It'd be nice if they overhauled the rerolls to like Brawl. Yeah, it would be nice if they incorporate. Hey, Furzy, thanks for the follow, dude. Over on the Twitch side. It'd be nice if they incorporate a lot of the stuff from Brawl. Where it's free and you have 3 per match, that would almost fully eliminate draft variants. Yeah, I also hope, now that they're doing this ranked, unranked thing, I would like to see an Omega pool that shifts per season. Kind of like how we have Whitelist and Blacklist for War. SIGs for Relics would be nice too if they put those in the store. That would be nice. I think of all of those things, I'm still going to prioritize T7 because I need more rank 4s. And right now I'm not sure what I'm doing with my SIGs anyway. Whereas if I had some extra T7 basic lying around, I would do some rank ups. Which I guess sounds a little hypocritical because I do currently have 3. But we're just going to hold that to see what Cyber looks like and see what the December pool does. When does the pool change? Does everyone know the exact date? I know it's early December. Who are your next 2 rank 4s? The next one is probably Photon, unless I do Serpent, in which case it's Serpent. And then the next after that would be Photon. If we don't do Serpent, it's Photon, and then after that would probably be Nick. And then after that, probably Spider-Woman. I just need all of the meta Battlegrounds champs up at rank 4. Okay, that's an energy refill. We will go that way and snag that. Oh man, the 3-star Star-Lord looks way smaller. Gotta get that call to at least rank 3. Yeah, he's in the deck right now at rank 1 unduped for this next upcoming meta. He will definitely go to rank 3 before we do matches in that meta. he's... Again, it all depends on what Cyber looks like. But presumably, he's going to rank 3... Damn! Rip Star-Lord. Next Wednesday. Presumably. I need to rank 3 Cole. Rank 4 Cole is one of the most fun meta ranks I've ever done. Yeah, we might rank 4 him eventually. But at least for now, probably not. He'll probably be the 3rd Cosmic though. But I need to get Cole to rank 3, and I'd like to get Chavez to rank 3, because I do think she'll be good in the next meta. Is that it? Oh, I'd like to get Zola to rank 3 too. I did it immediately after the buff and never regretted it. People thought he was a meta merchant until they realized he's doing 52k almost every season. Yeah, the only reason I didn't commit to him last season is because he wasn't great for the meta. In a standard meta, he's 52k all day. Yeah, like, he wasn't ideal for either of the metas last season, I would say. So that was the only reason I didn't pull the trigger. But now we kind of have to. He will be very relevant in this meta. I was using him last meta for Soul Bar. He was taking him in 25 seconds. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I would play against people who had him. I think I saw one guy draft him the whole season. And I think he lost the round. So I wasn't too fussed to rank him up. Spider-Woman's probably faster than Cat Marvel. Ironically, on day 7 you get a 4-star Sinister 6 selector. I'm probably picking Spider-Woman from that too. Mine was getting banned semi-consistently, believe it or not. Interesting. Yeah, I think I banned him like the first couple matches I played, and then I was like, no, what am I doing? I don't need to ban this guy. Not in this meta. Yeah, we just go straight up the middle. Slowly but surely making our way through Act 4. Takes quite a while. But once we finish 4.2, Fury goes up to rank 5. So that should speed it up a little bit. And then the real challenge comes when we hit Act 5. But we should be chilling. I think we could cruise through most... Dude, come on. Most of Act 5. Someone remind me I need to buy a new adapter. Because that's incredibly annoying. But yeah, I imagine 5.3 is going to be a little tough with the class weakness nodes. And I think the Ultron boss is going to be a little tough in general. I don't really have a good counter for that. It's probably just going to be revive spam. Do you push GC on day 1, or you just chill for the first week? Normally I just chill-ish. Last season, I think we hit GC like day 4 or 5. I want to see the collector collect those units. I don't think I'll have to spend units on him. I think it'll just be revives. I don't think I'm going to touch the units on the collector. But, Eli, this week, like next week for GC specifically, like, we have Wednesday, right, when GC comes out. That's going to be the birthday stream. So I don't know how many BGs matches we're going to be playing. Probably only a couple, like 1 or 2 tops. Because we got to open the cyber stuff. It's going to be a shorter stream anyway, because I have stuff to do, like I have plans. It's probably going to be in the afternoon or the morning. I doubt it's going to be at night. Tuesday, the day before that, I don't think I can stream. The day after that is Thanksgiving. I don't know if I could do a stream for Thanksgiving. I hope so. Kind of depends on when we're all done with dinner and stuff and how that plays out. But if so, we could do some matches then, and then it's kind of like back to normal. And we should be able to hit GC by like Sunday. And then the following week, I'll be out of town probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm going to go from streaming for like 30 days straight to missing like 5 days in 2 weeks. So that's going to suck. What's your in-game name, man? For the main, 85 hashtag wide receiver. Don't ask, I made it when I was 12. You will probably beat 5.2 tonight, question mark? Maybe, depending on time. It depends on how long it takes. We'll probably be live for another 2 hours and a half, maybe? 2.5 hours? Yeah, we're on the short path. I'm getting really lucky on using bait triggers. Nice. He only triggered 1 the whole fight. Yeah, it kind of just depends on how long it takes. Egg. Fire. Yeah, hopefully it'd be nice to do the collector today. By the time you start playing Victory Track, you're going to be stomping the smaller accounts already. Yeah, maybe. I hope not. It's going to be like day 4 or 5 when you start playing. Well, at the very least, day 3 we'll have a GC stream, because that'll be the Friday of that week. So at the very least, day 3. You get a lot more gold early on than you used to as well. They really just buffed the early game so much. Yo, what's up, Not Oryx? What's up, dude? How are you? A little update for you. We got a 4-star Nick Fury. He's at rank 4. soon to be rank 5. And we are cruising through Act 4 right now. Act 4, Chapter 2 at the moment. Oh, okay. Pay attention. I'm good, how about you? Good? We are good, having a good time. Just slow and steady, moving through this. Trying to see how far we can take this crystal without opening, or take this account without opening a crystal. They said it couldn't be done. I don't think anybody said that, but they probably thought it. We also secured M3. Nice, dude. Yes. So did I. Pretty clutch. 150k radiance coming on Friday. What meta are you going to be testing on Friday? What do you mean? Do you get to pick? Do you mean like, 'cause friendlies? I'm not sure. Probably just straight to circuit. I don't know. Maybe the victory track? I'm not sure. I haven't thought about that. Yeah, you can either try victory track or circuit. I don't know. Probably the victory track to start. My gosh, magic is so annoying. This is why she's getting reworked. People would complain so much if they had to fight magic. What's the shortest route? I just want these done as quick as possible. Act 4 is such a slog. Always has been, always will be. Normally the GC is the second meta, but I don't know since this is 6 weeks. Interesting. And yeah, I'd probably try the victory track. Just to get relevant testing. Thank you. Actually, I had to deal with the evade there. You guys remember the Slash Tires Juggernaut? What a time. What a time. I explored Act 4 when it was a marathon, man. When there was so many paths, and it was 3 quests, 3 energy per step. And some of them would be like 2 whole energy refills for 1 path. Whoa. It was not a good time. I think I did that before like the first banquet event to farm units. Oh, and then I think they did a period where it was discounted to 2 energy, and I like finished it during that. Thanks for the stream, sir. Good night. Good night, Sean. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. I have to bait this. Yep, there's the indestructible. It'll be interesting to see what the Punisher buff is like as well. I do not have a 6-star Punisher, so not that big of a deal for me. Yeah, I've been playing since the game released by the account I use isn't the original, so it's like 9 years old instead of 10. Gotcha. Yeah, pretty much the same boat for me, except the account is the original one. I just, for whatever reason, don't get the title. Punisher buff gives him indestructible at 66 and 33% thresholds, I think Seaton said. Interesting, so it'll kind of be like a Deathless Thanos type champ on defense. Kind of glad about it though, because I'm not the biggest fan of the veteran badge. Rather keep the legend on. You have a choice, I believe. Once you unlock multiple, you get to pick which one is on. But yeah, when I unlock the veteran one, I don't like it either. I don't think I'm gonna put it on. I wonder if they're gonna add more ways to get mythic. I saw in Liam's video, him winning the brawl gave him the mythic title, which is pretty cool and well deserved. Dude, deep wounds really makes a difference on that, right? Is there no special 3s enabled? Am I tripping? Should I not be baiting specials? Alright. 2 more quests to go before we can take Nick to rank 5. This is honestly taking longer than I thought it would. I thought we would go through these fights quicker with a rank 4 Nick. When they do the next Necro, I'll consider exploring day 1 to try to get Mythic, but we'll see. It's a big commitment. I want to do that. Eli, yeah, I agree with you. I want to do the same thing. It depends on when they release it, because I would probably have to spend money to have a good stash of units in order to commit to something like that. But yeah, I would like to do that for sure. Because I wanted to do... what did I want to do? I think I did Necropolis completion like first week. No, that's not right. No, I didn't have Shuri, so I waited. Definitely first month, I think. I like took Kate up, and then practiced with Kate, and then went in. Mythic run? Yeah. I think it'd be pretty hype. And then what else? Like Wheel came out. I didn't get that. I didn't get to do that day 1. I did the first chapter, and then I had to wait a bit. Pep was the first one to do Necro 100%. He did it in 15 hours, I think. Yeah, that's absurd. All on stream is crazy. I think I would try to do that. It kind of depends on my schedule at the time of it coming out. You'd have to plan ahead of time. But Necro wasn't that bad. So if Necro 2 is similar to Necro, I would try. I'd be kind of mad if I got like second though. That would suck. I can see you doing it, to be honest. You just gotta commit to it. Yeah, I would have to really commit and like full boost the whole time probably and just schedule it out. Be prepared to be 15 hours playing non-stop. Yeah. Basically, I'd have to block out my whole day. And ideally have someone with me to order me food. I wonder if he ate. I imagine you gotta get up and stretch at least. But it also depends on like what champs that you would need for it. Because like, let's say it's Aegonable, and I don't have a 7-star Aegon at rank 5. You're probably not finishing first. They should give it to everyone who does it 100% within 24 hours of the release. Yeah, that would be cool too. Man, that is such a slog. That's a lot of playing. Because imagine missing out by like a minute. Yeah, that would suck. I would be so pissed. Because I've missed it. I did 7.2 Legends and I missed. I missed out. I don't know by what time, but I imagine it was close. Because I compared times with some of the lower people. Really? Why are you playing like this? But if they give it that easily, everyone is going to have it, just like the Legends title. That's true. Except, how many people you think would 100% explore Necro 2 in the first 24 hours? A handful? How many of them already have the Mythic title? You know? I still don't have Legends. That's crazy. I don't know about easy. I mean, I would definitely not be doing it. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's still a huge commitment that not many people would do. I think they stopped doing that because people used mercs on the title runs. Yeah. And that's why it ended. I wish it came back. I would want to try again. I liked the idea of Weapon X being exclusive to that. Yeah, at least they kept the Legends leaderboard though. True. Oh my gosh. I start with D-Gen? That's annoying. When I started playing, the Legend title no longer existed in Incursion. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I got it the first time they added the Legends title to Incursions. And I couldn't get it from the poker game. I forgot they put it in the poker game. I barely played the poker game. Royalty, just do the Deathless Karinas then. Oh, does that give it to you too? I got it from Danger Room Incursions and then again from Necromaster. I don't have any of the Deathless either. Oof, Royalty, that's rough. Yeah, that is kind of facts. Everybody seems to have the Legends title now. My second account is a year old. I couldn't get anything. My account was so mid. Yeah, that makes sense. That's rough. It is rough. They said they're adding a catch-up mechanic next year for the Deathless camps. So you might be able to get them eventually. It's rough. I have to ban Deathless Thanos every time. Yeah. That's probably smart. He's good on both sides. They might do another Necromaster style thing for Stellar Forge champs if they decide to add a Necro 2. Yeah, I think so. I could see them doing a Necro 2 during like summertime. Do you think the Cosmic Doom is going to be broken? I think he'll be worse than Thanos. I would imagine they don't want him to be as strong as Thanos is. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know how they feel about how Thanos turned out. Because he's really good. If they're happy with that, then he might be stronger. If they're not happy with that, I think he'll be weaker. But also, presumably, he would be available in December, and that's when Doomsday drops. So it would kind of make sense to make him OP. If he's not available in December, Generational Fumble by Kadan for not aligning that with Doomsday. Bro, what are you doing? What are the chances they bring back seasonal Everest content because the Winter of Woe style content was so good for rank up resources? Yeah, I don't know why they stopped that. That seemed like such a no-brainer. I think he'll be comparable to Thanos. He'll be a top attacker and defender. Yeah. It's just interesting that they're both going to be cosmic. I also wonder if they'll ever do something like the maze again. I was not able to do the maze. I tried. I did not have the roster for it when it came out. But people got pissed that it was only for 30 days. So I don't know if that'll ever come back. I think it'd be cool though. Cosmic class is so stacked, yeah. But it's also cool to have a Cosmic Doom. It's just unfortunate that both of the year-long chase champs are going to be the same class. And you'll have the Fractured Power Bar, which is cracked, yeah. Especially, like, it depends on how much they change his abilities, right? But, like, could you imagine current Doom with the Fractured Power Bar? That's ridiculous. The question is, you think he'll be better or worse than current Doom? That's the real question. Imperiosa this December is also cosmic, yeah. I feel like that's fine though. I doubt she's gonna be too crazy. End of year looks like they like cosmics. I think we got Surfer during the end of the year one time, Onslaught one time, Doom the same time as Surfer. Nice, we're dead. We're so dead. What's our first death? Definitely better than current Doom. You think so? Interesting. Maybe more relevant? More Battlegrounds relevant, probably? But better. Kinda crazy. Doom is still really good. The infinite stun lock that you can basically do with this special 3 is just ridiculous for content. Dude, this guy hurts. Alright, just throw that. Just throw that. I thought that was gonna kill you. Okay, that's fine. If we get a choice between Kingpin and Absman 7 stars, who are you guys choosing? You do get a choice. If you spend 10k units, you get to pick one of those. Oh, nice. This was the last quest. Fury goes to rank 5. I'm not sure who I'm gonna pick yet. Probably Kingpin, but I do have a Mystic Gem. It kind of depends on all the other reveals, to be honest. How can he be relevant for competitive modes but not better than Old Doom? Because Old Doom isn't relevant and it's not like he's the best Mystic for content anymore either. Yeah. Sweet. That is a rank 5 Ascended Nick Fury. If we could only get him awakened, that would be nice. This doesn't give us anything useful. Is there a way to get a gem? What does this give? The selectors here are going to be... Nope, that's ISO. Can't open that. And that's useless. Cool. That's honestly not horrible. If I could open crystals. I think I might go Absman just because if there's ever an armor break meta, Absman will be crazy. That's fair. Rank 5 Ascended Nick on day 2 is ridiculous as new players are eating nowadays. Dude, if I wasn't doing a no crystal challenge, we would be absurd. We'd probably have a 5-star by now. Because I could have gotten a 4-star so... Yeah, we could have had a 5-star by now, dude. More than one, most likely. Because I could have got a 4-star yesterday and just cruised through Act 4 and had multiple 5-stars. So yeah, the new account challenge in December, the speed run to Valiant, is gonna go crazy. I think we could do 3 days. If I do like 12 hours a day, I think we could do 3 days. I'd have to go abs. Interesting. Oh my gosh, really? You got unstoppable? Freaking chaos. I miss when they did nodes like this. But when it didn't go your way, it was really annoying. Probably take us another hour to explore to complete Act 4. And then, yeah, so we'll probably do up to 5.1 tonight, if I had to guess. And save uncollected for tomorrow. Rip, I missed the dex. To be fair, they will never be able to catch up for endgame account power, so that's probably why they give them accelerated early progression. Yeah. The gap to come back and compete in Battlegrounds, it's so wide. does Scream auto block work against stun immune champs? Synchro. No, I don't think so. Like, she can still auto block, but you won't get stunned. Sorry, I don't know how long ago you sent that message. I hope I didn't make you wait too long. The XP boost is also quite nice that you get. We're almost level 30. You get a lot of early XP now as well. Level used to be kind of a road neck to getting a roadblock to getting uncollected because you had to be level 40. I have ult accounts that I don't use anymore that are uncollected. I think I have 2 separate ones that are uncollected and aren't level 40, so they don't have the title. What's the best Medusa and Nico counters? Medusa, a lot of mystics. Ironically, Nico, Tigra, Hood probably works fine. Most mystics could do Medusa, as well as anyone with True Strike to ignore the auto block. Nico's a little bit tougher. Spider-Woman, Bastion, Silk, depending on the node. Yelena. I'm sure I'm missing others. Okoye, no, not Okoye. Okoye instantly dies. Black Cat, quite a bit. But Nico's rough. Onslaught, I still struggle with Nico. Even when Brian Grant comes back, it's going to be interesting watching his BG streams because he's going to have to use makeshift options for most of his deck. He can do content for rank ups, but he can't get the actual champs anymore for the exclusive ones. Yeah. The interesting thing is, Brian said he could come back in a few months. So I kind of assumed he would be back by the end of the year based on the whole video drop and stuff. But if he's gone for a few more months, he might not even be able to get the Stellar Chase champs. She is stun immune, but Incinerate removes and lets me gain 40% attack increase. So Torch maybe. Against Nico? Yeah. Against Medusa? I don't know how fun that would be. But yeah, Torch can do Nico. Torch can do pretty much any Mystic. Yeah, we'll go the ambush path. He's an experienced endgame player who just took a break. Imagine these new players. That's why I say they can never catch up. Yeah. And at the top level, you fall behind so quick. Honestly, taking 1 month off from Alliance events and you fall off decently from the top ranks. Like, the moment I stopped doing Masters Alliance War, I couldn't compete at the top anymore. That was it. That was the only thing keeping me in it for how much I spent. Obviously, if I spent more money, I would still be fine. But that was pretty much all that was keeping me in. So eventually, I gotta work my way back to that. And unfortunately, in order to do that, I'll probably have to spend a little bit more money up front to catch up. If you're a spender, you can fully catch up when new ranks come out at least. Yeah. If you're a spender, you can fully catch up when Cyber comes. Remember, it would take us like a week to complete one chapter in story mode back in the day? Well, yeah, and we're just flying through it. Not even paying attention. Because then you'll have insane amounts of the new ranks, and the previous highest rank becomes much easier to catch up on. Yeah. Literally, if a new, like, if you just, a fresh Valiant who wails out on Friday could have a better account than me. Straight up. Because they'll probably walk away with 20 rank 4s. Okay, maybe not 20, 15. And if you take 15 of the right champs to rank 4, it doesn't matter what the rest of your deck is, you're probably chilling. Is that true? Maybe not. I mean, it is if you have rank 3s. But also, every other deck is going to have 30 after Cyber, probably. So I gotta get my rank 4s up. I gotta start focusing on T7 heavy to try to catch up. And I gotta spend the limited amount of money that I'm gonna spend on Cyber wisely. So like, let's say the Odin gives a rank 4 and a Titan Nexus, but the $50 gives half a rank 4 and like, I don't know, some other stuff, right? I don't value the Titan Nexus all that much, so it's probably smarter for me to go for 2 of the 50s. Like, if you have Brian's account, you have no rank 4s, and only a few rank 3s currently. Once rank 5... Sorry, I kind of have to piss. Comes, if you wail on the first few events, you'll literally have more rank 5s than everyone you're playing. Yeah. What? That was an invisible special 1? Holy crap, maybe that guy wasn't lying. That's an invisible special 1? Fair play. That guy was telling the truth. Subsequently, the rest of your deck will be rank 4 anyways, because it will be much easier to get at that point. Yeah. If you get crystals on Cyber, are you going to open them? Hey, thanks for the sub. Free to play Rye Guy. I like your name. Hey bro, do you remember me? I have placed M2 last season with 329. Anuba, what's up, dude? Yeah, 329 M2 is nice. And if you get crystals on Cyber, are you gonna open them or wait until the new crystal? I'll probably open the ones I get on Cyber. Because I want to have something to open for my birthday. I know, I told you guys I like opening stuff on my birthday because I feel like the birthday luck exists. That's how I pulled my 6-star ghost way back in the day. That's why I'm saving the awakening gem for it. Because it's going to be a cosmic. And we're going to give it to Serpent. And he's going to go to rank 4. And everything will be good. Come on. I think since there were more modders than usual, when the rewards come out, people will move a few spots. Yeah, probably, but I don't think I'll move into M2. I was ranked like 200 in M3. Nothing major, but some people on the edge might get moved up to M2 or M1. Yeah, I agree. Dude, these quests are long, man. We might not even get through 5.1 today, honestly. We might just stop after exploring Act 4. Oh. I just read your message. Senkro. You're saying there's a node that caps the max damage to 2.5%. When it's reached above, the defender gains a charge, and with 8, the defender gets glancing. Does Gallon work for this? No. No, he does not. Because I just tried that against a Penny Parker last war, and I timed out. That caps his harvest as well. So he does not work. I can't wait till the Battleground season comes back so that our viewers go back up. Not that that matters a ton, but you definitely notice a significant drop-off when you're not streaming Battlegrounds. On our Battleground streams, normally we're averaging like 30, and lately we've been averaging like 10. What do you use for Path 8 normally? Eli, I don't know. Because I've only done it for a few wars now. What is this? This is about to be War 4? And I haven't even been on Path 8 for the full war yet. Normally it's being split. Because right now it's kind of whatever the officers assign. So I wish I could tell you. She is much better for Claire on 6200. Shout out. Slow and steady, making our way through Act 4. Making our way downtown. You're in an alliance with assignments? What rank are you all? I think we're Plat 2 now. So not super high. But yeah, they do assignments. I'm hoping we can push further, maybe hit Plat 1 this season, but I think we've already lost twice. So odds are low. Synchro just said so, question mark. So what? Gallon doesn't work. I don't know if you were here for it. No, he does not work for that node. It glances his harvest. So I timed out against a penny with Gallon. So ideally you want to use someone who can nullify the Furies and get around it that way. Someone like Tigra would work, for example. Hey, we hit level 30. We gotta start using our mastery points. I just don't know what to put them in. When do I unlock the next title? Is that beating Act 4? Probably, right? They really need to update the Alliance rank rewards for Battlegrounds. Yeah, they're trash. They're really bad. I don't know if they want to update them. Didn't they talk about that? That they eventually want to just get rid of that event? But yeah, I agree. Oh, I forgot how much of a slog Act 4 is. It's really just draining. If they get rid of the event, I wonder what's going to happen to the Battleground focused allies. They probably just disband. No more point minimums, maybe start pushing war. Yeah, or just disband and spread out. Any Killmonger counter, anyone with armor break is a pretty solid counter, because it just turns off his reverb. So armor break and energy damage, I believe, bypasses his armor as well. Someone like Archangel, who just like reduces his ability accuracy, would also work. So like Archangel, Crossbones reduces ability accuracy, he could work. Onslaught is an amazing Killmonger counter. Who else? Terrax works with the armor breaks. Surfer, Deathless Thanos, thanks. Cool. Anyone with passive dot too? Yeah, that's a good point. Eli's saying people with passive damage over time, kind of ignore it. And then you don't give him power, because he gains power when you put debuffs on him. I forget this guy's in the game. Iron Patriot? I don't even want them to buff this guy. I'm fine if we never see that guy again. the Iron Man lane? Iron Patriot, Superior Iron Man. Did I fight more? I fought War Machine too, right? Is this just a whole pack of Iron Man characters? Did you like the Superior Iron Man buff? I did! I did. Silver Centurion's next. That's crazy. This whole pack of Iron Man characters. When the buff came out, I maxed out my 6-star, had a lot of fun. And then was really excited to get the 7-star in the Titan. Pulled him. I still don't have him duped, but I took him to rank 3. And I like him, he's fun, he's really good in raids. But he's not, I feel like he's not super relevant. But I like the playstyle, and I like the way he works. I would have enjoyed an animation tune-up, but I'm okay with what he turned out as. I think if I got him duped, I would use him more in Battlegrounds. He just doesn't... I mean, he could probably do Zola, but like everybody could do Zola. And when you don't create from the special 2, it doesn't feel great. Kind of like Gambit, except your basics with the armor break afterwards start hitting really hard. I would like him in like a Foresight meta, but everybody's good in a Foresight meta. At the very least, I think the buff was really fun. It's fun to just do some crazy damage and spam light intercepts, get them all ramped up. Deadpool X-Force might need to go to rank 4 soon. He's so silly. Dude, mine's at rank 1. I need to rank him up, but also learn how to play him. I think it's just special 2, special 1, right? And then normally they die? Thinking rank 3 Falcon, so good Nico counter. Normal Falcon or Science Falcon? I would imagine both could probably work. His matchups are so fast your opponent basically can't win. See, like, if his rotation is special 2, special 1, I find that hard to believe. Like, there's quite a bit of champions that can out... Torres? Yeah, I would imagine Torres could work. That can outpace 3 bars of power kill time. He does Nick in like 35 seconds. Does he turn off Nick's second life? Yeah, I think I gotta rank mine up. Yeah. Oh. Does he need the dupe for that? Mine's unduped, but I have the gem. But I wouldn't give it to him until the crystal opening in December, because he's gonna be in the basic. I just realized we're already at 70 energy. That's crazy. You used to not get that until level 60, I think. Or like 58? He's dumb. I can't knock him down. He needs to dupe for that. Gotcha. Permanent evade and unstoppable counter, so also a footloose counter. Yeah, the troubling part about Nico is the miss on the special one, and the fact that you take a bunch of poison damage. Unless you're buff immune, which I don't know if Falcon is. I don't know much about him. Sweet. Let the bleed kill him so I don't have to deal with the indestructible. He also nukes the other meta skills, and since nobody's immune to Spleed debuff, you can do out-of-class matchups consistently with him. Yeah, he's probably another one that I gotta rank up. I need to just start ranking exclusively for Battlegrounds. Unfortunately, we had to rank up Gallon from last war, and literally ended up dying with him because he didn't work for the node anyway. He does Sentinel? That's crazy. Actually, buff immunity doesn't do anything against him, and his precision is replaced, so good. Oh yeah, then Falcon would be good. Onslaught and Sinister, etc. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense that he could do Sentinel, but that's like so crazy to think about, right? I duped my Serpent yesterday, finally, man, rank 3. Dude! Yeah, that's huge, man. My Serpent is still unduped. Rank 3, 7-star. I just took him out of the deck straight up, because he's just a joke on defense at rank 3 unduped. So until I dupe him, he'll be out of the deck and I'm just banning Serpent, which I hate because I'm fine fighting Serpent. But rank 3 unduped? Ugh. I probably won't ban Serpent this upcoming meta. Maybe. Because Nico, Tigra, and Kushala will all work perfectly fine for him. That was part of the reason why I was banning him in the last meta. He just needs Sig 1 minimum. Yeah, I don't have a Cosmic Gem. Hopefully we pull one. Dude, it's crazy. Deep Wounds is the difference between putting the deep bleed on the first or on the second medium or on the light ender. If that makes sense. If your opponent has rank 4 Deadpool X-Force, don't even bother placing Elena. Yeah, that makes sense. It made you rank that Gallon up and he didn't even work. I'd be so mad, bro. Yeah, I was like, well, I was gonna rank Cole with my Cosmic resources, but I was probably going to rank Gallon after that, so I guess I can rank Gallon. And then he didn't work for the node, and I timed out, and that was my first death of the season, so a little annoying, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't have any Cosmic TC, though. And Gallon is another one I want to rank 4 soon. Yeah, I don't think I'll rank 4 him anytime soon. But rank 3, he'll probably go in the deck. Ugh. A lot of damage. He gains a lot of value with the rank. Yeah. He definitely does. He's one of those champs. Can you help with Killmonger counter with Stun Immune and Medusa reflects any damage on stuns and has protection armor with knockout. Kushala. If you have a Kushala, that's probably who I would use for that Medusa specifically. For the Killmonger, I don't know. Kushala could probably take Killmonger as well. You just wouldn't want to use a special one. Wicked could do both of them. Nico could probably do both of them. Tigra would not have a fun time against Killmonger. And he turned Solvark into a joke, but he's just a general option for fights like Yelena, Onslaught, Photon, etc. Yeah. They had me rank him specifically, well, for Photon, or for Solvark, and he worked for the Solvark that I fought. He just happened to not work for the other node. Why Kushala, doesn't she get auto-blocked? Yeah, but if you do Special 1, you could nullify Medusa's Furies to get rid of the auto-block. Medusa only auto-blocks with 3 Furies. I got Tigra unduped, but I don't know, man, if to rank 3 her. No, if your Tigra's unduped, do not rank her up. She needs Sig 200. And is also a very specific playstyle. Alright guys, we are on the last chapter of Act 4. Which, by the time we finish it, we'll probably end there, unfortunately. And then start Act 5 tomorrow. It really sucks doing all of this and not even getting to open any rewards. Yelena, rank 4 good for high evo. Yeah, she should be. High evo is not that bad. You just gotta know how to play against him. You gotta do Mixmaster, alternate your combos. So light, medium, ideally. If he's stunning you, just do medium, light. And then I believe once she's in her Assassin's mode, she probably bypasses auto block, if I had to guess. I don't know that for sure, though. Crazy how long Act 4 takes. Because we did, what, 6 EQ passes. And that's pretty much it. And we are, like, 3 hours, basically, into this stream. Approaching the 3-hour mark. Is Torch good for Mixmaster Spiral? Yeah, he should be. Torch is good for any Mystic, really. If she throws a special, then don't do 3 hits. Because if she has her blades, basically you want to just medium light instead of medium light medium. So probably just play the fight parry, medium, light, medium, until she throws a special, and then change to parry, medium, light. do you use for Sentinel, or do you just ban him? If it's a rank 4 Sentinel, I'll probably just ban him. If not, Deathless Thanos, Carolina, and Okoye are like my main 3. Although I could also see Starkey doing perfectly fine. I don't think my Starkey was rank 4 when Sentinel was more popular. Because Sentinel was last Banquet, I got Starkey over the summer. Hey! How do you get a 4-star without opening? The objectives that the game has for new players gave me a 4-star Fury, and then the 3 stars were like a gift for the Sinister 6 event. So we are in the last chapter of Act 4 without opening a crystal, and we have a rank 5 ascended Nick Fury, and the goal is to get Thronebreaker without opening a crystal. Nice to have you here, though, dude. Appreciate you. Like I said, forever gonna be the GOAT. Storm's prowess built up like crazy with the bleeds. Dude, I keep missing that Dex. Also, Tay, the alternative plan was doing Realm of Legends, but Fury is much faster than committing to any of the other champs from Realm of Legends. So we went with Fury. Oh, that sucks, because I'm dead, and now she's unstoppable for the rest of this fight. Let's go. Light to start. Nice. I think we just go special one here. Dude, SIG 200 Spider-Woman is cracked. But you never actually lose your Furies. So your damage doesn't get all gimped. Coming up on 2k units, which is pretty nice. What are the completion rewards for Act 4? Probably stuff I have to open. 5-star SIGs that I can't use. And some T4 basic that I also can't use. Cool. So basically nothing relevant for me. Yo, bro, there is a terrifying note on woman in Alliance War. When you have 3 buffs, she gains permanent unblockable, and every bar of power she triggers a sting on me. Dude, you're taking all of these fights? The Synchro, I feel like your Alliance mate's got to take some of these fights, because this sounds like a rough war for you if you have all of those fights assigned to you. Yeah, that Spider-Woman is, like, notoriously a tough fight. I would think Fury probably works there. Shang-Chi probably works there. I don't know who else I would want to use there, honestly. Imagine my deck when I managed to actually get Spider-Woman, Karo, and Nico. Yeah. Not chill, I'm not. Alright, bet, because that sounds like a rough war. Oh, what I would do to get this fully awakened. He would make Act 4 so much faster if he was awakened. Yelena work, you think? I doubt it. I imagine that would not be a fun time. You need someone... Basically, you need someone that can nuke her and shrug debuffs. So I would think the only two options for me that I would feel comfortable taking that fight with are Nick Fury and Shang-Chi. Definitely pushing C5 at that point. Yeah, probably. If you add all three of those, I feel the same way if I were to add... Like, if I get my Serpent to rank 4 and Awakened, and I could add a rank 4 Dark Phoenix, that puts me at 13. If I had rank 4 Dark Phoenix and rank 4 Serpent, puts me at 13, and then take like 3 or 4 more champs to rank 4, then I would feel good about pushing C5. Any way you can get that Nick awakened. Yeah, so the calendar in 2 weeks will give me a generic, but I don't know that we're still going to be doing this challenge in 2 weeks. And then I think we can get one from the Towers event, like side quest thing, but we don't get the last keys for that for 3 more weeks. Amazingly, I don't have both of them. Yeah, that's rough. Does Baron work? I could see Zemo working. I could see him working. If you have like a rank 3... But yeah, Tay, those are the only 2 ways we can awaken him. So the shortest one is a week out, because there's no content that gives you a generic 4-star awakening gem. I think. Does Road to the Labyrinth? I know it gives you a crystal, but if it gives you a generic, that might be worth doing. I might have to check. Mole Man is good? Yeah, Mole Man would work. Don't have him either as duped. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is just gonna be a rough fight then. Cool. Even at rank 5, these fights are starting to go a little long. I can't even imagine what Act 6 is going to be like. What did I get myself into? I think Crossbones does the job. Yeah, Crossbones could probably do that fight. Alright, 4 more quests, and then we're done with Act 4. Let's go see if Road to the Labyrinth has a generic gem. Nope. No, it does not. We tried. That's crazy. Act 4 without opening a crystal. We out here. Doing the thing. We'll probably just go up the middle. Hey, you excited for Friday, dude? Excited for Cyber? If I can get those 3 rank 4 during Cyber, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, it's a good strat. It's a good plan. If there's a way for me to get any exclusive champs during Cyber, I might send it a little bit. Depends. I think the only 3 I would be inclined to send it a little bit towards would be Red Guardian, Torch, or Dark Phoenix. And I don't know that we'll be seeing any of those. My deck is set up well already. I can't wait to be able to use those 3. Yeah, those 3 are game changers. Game changers for sure. Especially Karo, because she's a mega nuke. Insane nuke. She does so many fights. You just reminded me I need to rank 4 my Red Guardian. Must be nice. Must be nice. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Got both my bonuses came in last week and 2 days ago, and I just got my regular checks. And I just get my regular check in a few hours. Well, dude, oh yeah. My bonus came in last week and 2 days ago. We got 2 bonuses, W. And you get your regular check in a few hours. Yeah, bro is vibing. Bro's got that money ready for Cyber. He was cooking in the brawl. Yeah, Eli, he was doing insane things in the brawl. I watched the brawl and I was like, man, I wish there was a way for me to get Red Guardian. Guys, I miss Battlegrounds. I can't wait for the season to come back. Yes, one will mostly go to the kids and wife roll, but I'll save some of it for banquet. Nice. For Christmas, yeah. Christmas shopping. For sure. That's definitely the thing I'm looking forward to the most when I eventually have kids. Is Christmas. Christmas with the kids. One is a Christmas bonus. Yeah, I figured. Nice that they give it to you before Black Friday. Off-season is actually more competitive than Victory Track. Normally I face Mysterium decks minimum there. Yeah, we'll be messing around in that on Friday, probably. Not probably, we are. We are running out of energy refills, to be honest. I might have to use units on energy. Oh! Is this Mesmerize? Yelena worked on Nico Stun Immune. Yes. Yelena's poison immune, so she doesn't take the poison damage from Nico. Dude, Mesmerize is such a dumb mode. Holy. It'll be a little bit more annoying on stun immune, but once you get into elimination mode, you should be chilling. Yeah, it's very nice. Definitely can't complain about that. Come on. Okay, maybe I just got my special one. Dude, come on. Oh my gosh. Back up. Mesmerize is so annoying. I've never had it trigger this much. And I don't have Stupefy. Oh. How many fights left are on this path? Is this the boss? Oh, thank God. What's up, the egg? What's up, dude? You're back. Okay, once I get the ensnare up, you should be chilling. I'm back. You are back. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about Mesmerize. Was gone for like the last 30 minutes. Gotcha. Quick update. We're on 4.4.2, I think is what we just beat. 3. So we got 3 quests left in Act 4. And then we'll probably call it a night. How's it coming? Kenga Jenga, what's up, dude? Pretty good. We are currently in Act 4. We have 3 quests left to finish Act 4. We have a rank 5 4-star Nick Fury. And we have not opened a single crystal other than like the couple of ones that you have to open at the start. So, kind of vibing. The goal is to somehow take this to Thronebreaker. We're gonna have to do a lot of work with this 4-star Nick Fury. But I think it's possible. At least Cav, I think. Uncollected's a lock. The Labtron boss is gonna be a little bit tough, but we should be fine. The Sentinel boss is probably going to be a little tough for Cav, but I think we'll still be fine. How are you getting champs? So the 3 stars were free from the Sinister thing. The 4-star Nick was unlocked through new objectives for like beginner players. So that's it. That's all we got. Eventually we could do Labyrinth as well. Realm of Legends as well for 3 other 4 stars, but none of them are going to really be helpful. So I probably won't do that until we unlock Karina's challenges. Once we unlock Karina's challenges, we could technically do some other stuff to get champs that way as well. Are you worried about the Collector? I think I'll be fine. Like, yes, I'm worried, but Nick should handle it decently enough. Like, I don't think I'll have to use units on the Collector. I'll have to use revives, sure. You will need a heal reversal for Realm of Legends Wolverine. The others aren't much of an issue. What's up, Godslayer? You popped in at the very end of last night. Glad to see you here again. The plan for Realm of Legends Wolverine would be 3-star Mysterio, and just using the heal block. It'd be a really long fight, though. What dams? Good luck, dude. I'm finally watching My Hero Academia. Nice, man. I've never seen it, but I've heard good things. I don't know. I think we've talked about it before. I'm not really an anime person, but I have heard good things about that one. Yeah, I appreciate the good luck. We're gonna need it. This stream probably won't go too much longer, but tomorrow we'll be conquering Act 5. It'll be a real challenge. My Hero Academia is really underrated. I really don't understand the hate towards it. Yeah, I can't speak on it in either way. But I feel like I've heard good things from some of my friends. Definitely enjoying it, but my friend's been telling me I would love it for years. It's totally my style. Gotcha. Oof. No. I need you alive, Nick, for a few more fights. King of Jenga, Godslayer, are either of you guys planning on spending for Cyber coming up? Some of us were talking about that earlier. Plans for Cyber. Alright, now we just gotta slog through this brute. He's gonna be bleeding me in. Is it better to just go Spider-Man? Like, it might... Probably not. No 7-star Taskmaster? No money from me. Fair enough. Fair enough. But that's for Banquet. Wait! Kanga Jingo, what if Taskmaster is the 7-star tied to the event like Craven was last year? No, I guess that doesn't make sense. Not with Yondu and Super Scroll being a thing. I'd rather rate for Banquet. I'm on 3,300 units. Just returned... Oh, hold on. Just returned to the game 2 months back while not spending a penny on Cyber Weekend deals. Fair enough. Yeah, my own personal budget is gonna limit me to like about $100 max, but I don't know for sure that I'm gonna be spending either. It kind of depends on the deals. What do you think about more champion buffs via relics? I like it, but it needs to be on like middle of the pack champs. I don't want it to replace reworks for champs that really need a buff. So like for example, I'd be pissed if they just give Iron Fist a relic. Because there's no way you fix Iron Fist with just a relic. But I don't know, someone... Who's a good example? Mysterio. I think you could give Mysterio a relic, and it would boost him quite a bit. I feel like he has the kit. To be honest, the best way to release Taskmaster is to just give everyone level 200 like they did with Miles. Deathless would have been cool, but I don't think he's likely for Stellar Forged. Yeah, probably not. One guy I used to be in an ally with back in the day loved Taskmaster, and he even did Labyrinth with him and put it on YouTube. Unfortunately, he doesn't play anymore because I started playing this game with him. Dang. I feel like I remember seeing that. Taskmaster taking on Labyrinth. Never spent money in 8 years on the game except one event when I won a giveaway from KT1 for a free sigil. Nice, dude. Are you enjoying off-season so far? No, I hate it. I miss Battlegrounds. And it reflects. Like, I think you guys miss Battlegrounds too. Not you guys specifically, but the general viewership drops when I'm not streaming Battlegrounds. Ironheart is not immune to bleed or shock, right? I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, like during Battlegrounds season. Yes, it's him. Still talk to him to this day. Nice, man. During Battleground season, we probably we were averaging close to 30, basically 30 for like the last few streams of it. And with these streams, not doing Battlegrounds, it's significantly less. It's, I don't know, in the 10 range. But that's okay. I don't like to focus too much on the numbers. It just is kind of noticeable. Trust me, I miss BGs. Yeah. She's Incinerate immune, right? Yeah, I think so. He hasn't played in years, but he was a very skilled player. His brother still plays. That's cool. Nice, yeah. He's still in my friends list. There was so few of us representing Taskmaster back in the day, but he is still the most OP skill champ. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. You know you don't mean that. You might. He could do some crazy things. I'm not gonna discount Taskmaster. I would not mind Taskmaster as a 7-star. I did not get to play him to his full glory. There was a brief moment in time when I messed around with him and I could see it. But that was a very brief period and I left it alone. Skill class was also getting so much hate for so long when 7-star first released. 7-star Taskmaster would have absolutely dominated the pool, and finally people would have respected him. Yeah, absolutely. The skill class of 7-stars was buns for such a long time. By far the worst. It might still be the worst class. Maybe tech? It's hard to tell. What was crazy about him was he wouldn't play with girl champs, and he would only play with the guys on Hero Wall, and he would level up street champs like Deadpool X-Force before he was good. That's wild. Kind of reminds me... Cat Murdoch favors the female champs. Pixie Belle favors the female champs. But I don't know if they exclusively rank female champs. I don't think so. I'm not even joking, I think I had over 90% win rate in BGs with Taskmaster, whether I used him on offense or defense. You wouldn't believe how many dummies tried to kill him with AA. AA can work for him, which I'm sure you know that. It's just a super RNG fiesta. Is this Starburst? I think this is Starburst. What a freaking node. I'm glad we left this one in the past. Yeah, I probably won one time. Yeah, that's fair. This year has been Women Champions year. Absolutely, dude. The women that came to play this year. Absolutely. Like, the top 3 champs of the year. The top 4 champs of the year, I would say, are women. Okoye, Jean, not in order, by the way. Okoye, Jean, Yelena, oh my god. Top 5, probably. Yelena, Carolina, Nico. I would probably say are the top 5. You could argue Bastion in there over one of them, maybe? 9 of my 12 rank 4s are baddies. The other 3 are Sparky, Paviter, and Onslaught. So you mean 12 of your rank 4s are baddies. Bam Honeydew designed some sick women champs. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see what Pixie's like. I think they could do some pretty good things with her. Alright guys, one more path until we are done with Act 4. Isn't that crazy? Carolina is the best champ since Taskmaster. So much fun to play. Best champ in the game. Honestly, I don't know if I can disagree. She is incredibly fun to play. Might be my favorite. She's definitely my favorite champ of the year, I think, to play. Absolutely. I think I put her 6th when Satima asked me like 2 weeks ago. Scream and Dazzler are also so much fun. How do I play Scream? I don't understand. I get the general gist. I think you just throw a special 2 and it does an absurd amount of damage, but I don't know the specifics behind it. Bro, you guys remember when Seaton used to do his rank up and gameplay videos with 3 stars against this Path and Maestro? What a time. What a time. I think he just did it again for Lizard, right? I got Scream, Spiral, Dazzler, Spider-Woman, Photon, Carolina, Nico, and Okoye. I do not like Spiral. My Dazzler's unduped, otherwise I would play Ranker. I like everybody else on that list. Gallon, Newt, Bastion, question mark, yes. Oh yeah, and Black Cat. Black Cat, oh yeah. I love me some Black Cat. I like that email. Oh, dude. So, we're still quite a ways away from it, but I'm trying to figure out what member emotes I want to make. You just, Jenga Jenga, you just made me want to do a Black Cat emote. Does anybody know how to make YouTube emotes, by the way? I'm gonna have to learn that. Probably next month. Probably, I would imagine, I think we can hit it by January, probably. Spider-Woman hair animations are incredible. Do you mean Scream? Maybe you mean Spider-Woman. I want to do a few Iron Man ones for sure for the emotes. Definitely a Ghost one. Probably a Black Cat one. Definitely a Starkey one. And then I'm not sure what else. I never got to use Black Cat. You're missing out, man. She puts in some crazy damage. You don't even have to do much. She just does damage. I like Spider-Woman's victory animation. It's true. It's pretty cool. I definitely gotta do a throw emote too, because I throw a lot of matches. Just like chucking your phone or something. I should not have used a full energy refill. Because this is probably the last path that we do. Unless we want to go into Act 5, but I doubt it. I feel like I'd rather just save Act 5 for tomorrow. At the end of this, you should definitely open all the crystals. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Whenever I hit the wall, we will open all the crystals and then never open the account again. Like when you're done with the series? Yeah, Tay. I agree. Whew. You are really close to red, buddy. I forget. Are you in EQ or story content? Story. Yeah, this is the last quest in Act 4. Run it up. About to take on Maestro. Bro, does Gallon work against Chavez? I mean, technically you would work, but I don't imagine that would be a fun time. No, I forgot about the third one. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, fine. We just gotta play perfectly now. Okay, we're fine. Fury's chilling. Sweet. Act 4 down without opening a crystal. Pretty cool. I wonder if I'm the first person to ever do that. Bringing Dazzler, Paviter, and Carolina to war. Gonna be a good one. Dang. Yeah, sounds like a fun time. 5-star 2 to 3 gem. And we don't have a 5-star. That's how it be. The node is protection armor with knockdown, and when she is knocked down, she activates buff immunity. What's good for her? Someone with Wither. I would say someone with Wither. Spider-Woman would also handle that fine, probably. We're gonna skip the dialogue, unfortunately. Congrats, bro. Thanks, Viper. Making money moves, man. On to Act 5. Oh yeah, I would think so. I hope so. But the goal is to really, really push it and try to do Thronebreaker, and then probably call it a day. Post a forum post, get some clout, make a YouTube vid on it. Be like, I got Thronebreaker without opening a crystal. Boom. The clout would go crazy. So I should get the title now, right? I'm gonna restart my game. Let's go. Shout out. We out here. Doing the impossible. Yeah. Okay. Become Conqueror. Heck yeah, dude. For Chavez, Luke, Quicksilver, Ham, maybe Sunspot, Nuke. Yeah, Luke, Quicksilver, and Ham should all work fine. I don't know about the Sunspot strat. GG easy, facts. We got a lot of ISO and stuff. But no one to use it on. Where do we go from here? Is it literally just jump into Act 5? Okay, we got new Mysterium stuff. That doesn't help. This also doesn't help. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I guess next is just jumping straight to Act 5. When do I unlock Karina's? Easiest start to demolish her, worst protection and buff immunity by knockdown. Gotcha. Because these are locked in at proven, unfortunately, so that's not much help. Let's look at top of the charts, because one of these gives a 4-star generic. Oh. Okay, the easiest one gives a 4-star generic. Oh, realistically, I don't have the roster to do this, the depth. This gives a 5-star generic, which would be nice. That doesn't help. A 6-star generic would also be nice, but I doubt we'd be able to use it. Daily quest updated. Good call, Viper. Good call. What does this give us? A revive. Okay, we have 24 and some potions. That's not bad. We should probably do this. I just don't know what class I should pick. What class do I pick? Oh, what is the best? Of those, probably ham. Yeah, I don't know what class to pick, because I don't know... what champs I'm going to be getting. Until we do more of Act 5. Let's do a supply run, probably on auto fight. Yeah, and then kind of think about what we could do. Early stages of the game seems much easier now, absolutely. When I do my Valiant push next month, Valiant speedrun, it should go really, really fast. Okay, so tomorrow we hit Uncollected. And then we unlock Karina's challenges. What is the easiest way to get a champ from those? Probably finishing Realm of Legends. With 3 stars. And then maxing out 3-star Cyclops. I'm doing that. And then I think that gives us a 6-star selector. I'm sure we can look that up. Arena Challenges version 1. Complete 5.2.6 with only 3-star Cyclopses. Gives us a 3-star Loki. Yeah, okay. This is what we do. We hit Uncollected. We beat 5.3.1 with just 3 stars, no mystics allowed, to get Blue Cyclops as a 3-star. Then do 5.2.6 again with Blue Cyclops to unlock 3-star Loki. Then we use 3-star Loki. I want to know how fast you can get to Valiant with spending money. Probably 2 days. With spending money, maybe a day. Is Yelena less than 3 buffs? Yeah, Yelena doesn't put buffs on herself. Okay, I wouldn't be able to do this. That gives you 4-star Star-Lord, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do that either. I wouldn't be able to do any of these. That's pretty much all I could do. Unfortunately. What are volume 2? What's the things on herself then? Passives. Volume 2. Infographic. Shout out Cat Murdoch, by the way. Abyss, no. Abyss, no. Abyss, no. Thanks, fam. Appreciate your help. No problem. I'm thinking, too, because you still need to clear content to get there. Yeah. But let's say you spend right off the bat. You could clear through Act 4. If you start with like a 5-star, clear through Act 4 in probably like 5 hours. Act 5, by then you could buy more stuff. So you could probably get a 6-star maxed out. Act 5 would be another hour, 6 hours. Act 6, another hour, 7, 8. I think you could probably do it in 12 hours, honestly. If you play for 12 hours straight and you're spending as you go to like keep increasing your roster, I think you could probably do it in 12. Complete Realm of Legends with only... Oh, but it gives you crystals. Dang. That sucks. Yeah, that's not helpful. Maybe the Karina challenges aren't going to be that helpful. Volume 3. Luke Cage needs animation rework. I know he's a great champ, but he looks too basic to rank up. Would you agree? I don't know. I don't think I really base my decisions on animations, but I get what you're saying. Okay, this is not an infographic. Okay, now we gotta do this daily quest. I don't know... What? Come on, what? Volume 3. Where's the infographic? Where's the Cat Murdoch? Thank you. Okay, now I gotta do this. I just have no clue what class I'm selecting. Because we kind of gotta go blind on that. Probably Cosmic, I'm thinking. Okay, complete with only hashtag robot. EOP acceptance. Yeah, no thank you. Complete with only Thunderbolts. Oh wait, this is Necropolis. Yeah. Spectacular Spiders, complete with only Spider-Verse heroes. Alternate Avengers. Volume 3 was tough. Do you remember the disgusting note of women earlier? You think go for Yelena or Okoye? Both of them aren't gonna be a fun time. Okoye will at least handle the evade, so I would probably go with the Okoye there. Okay, CCP challenge. Technically, there's this 5-star Starkey in the calendar, but it's 28 days away. I don't have autoplay on. And I don't want to wait 28 days, but we might have to. These are not the CCP challenges. Where are the CCP challenges? Okoye, she gets passive unblockable, Yelena don't. Either way, you're gonna be unblockable. Because she's gonna put three debuffs on you regardless of who you use. That node sucks. There's no infographic for the CCP challenges? Surely. Okay, yeah, basically we gotta hit Uncollected tomorrow and then go from there. I thought the buffs on yourselves, so her as well. It's debuffs, I believe, not buffs. And she puts debuffs on her. So yeah, regardless, you're gonna be stuck with unblockable. Oh dear. Oh, Fury's dead. Oh, he's not dead. Cool. I'll probably go Cosmic just in case we do end up doing Realm. I think I'd rather max out Ronin than Rhino. They should get Henry Cavill to be Mr. Sinister in the MCU. That'd be crazy. I missed the 9.4 beta stream. How is the difficulty? Who are the MVPs so far? Difficulty seemed fine. I only did completion. I couldn't tell you who the MVPs were. I was trying to use lower ranked champs. So I think towards the end I got bored and I just went back to my champs. Sinister was the straight MVP for one path. I want 9.4 to come out ASAP. Me too, dude. I hope we get it in like January or February. Some people are saying March, but I feel like that's too far away. I could... Oh, I don't want to do that. I could Baron rank 2, but I don't know, not fun. Get materials for Mysterio. These are tier 3. Tier 3 are for 4 stars and 5 stars. I already did the first daily quest for the mats to rank 2 Nick. Mysterio's rank 3. So these crystals, catalysts, I can only use on a 5 star or a 4 star. And I have to full commit, basically. Pick one class that I want to rank. I think I'm gonna go Cosmic. What is the 5 star that you get before Starkey in the calendar? I think it's Black Widow. That doesn't help. The 4 star selector is Science, so arguably go that. Nick Fury needs an Awakening Gem. Yeah, but I don't have a way to get one. I think I'm going Cosmic. Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman's rank 4 as a 3 star. And by the time I get her in the calendar, I can run this quest again. Sinister Selector. Yeah, but that's 7 days away. So by the time I'm claiming her, I will have claimed or run that quest a few more times. I just got my first 7 star rank 4. Storm, dude. Who'd you rank up? Nice, man. These calendars take way too long. 4 star I-Hulk doesn't really move the needle. Or Iron Man, to be honest. Black Widow is 3 weeks away. I don't want to be doing this challenge that long. Starkey either. Technically, if I wait the 28 days, we could take this challenge all the way. I did Spider-Woman? Nice, dude. Yeah, that's a good one. I could take this challenge so far if I waited 28 days for this Spidey. But I don't really want to. I don't want it to be that long of a challenge. So realistically, I think once we hit... I don't know. Basically, we can only use Fury. That's it. We're done. We can clear Act 5 with him, but everything else is going to be kind of rough. Act 6 is going to be really rough to clear with just Fury. I don't know. We'll have to see what Uncollected is like. And then kind of go from there. It sucks that, like, none of this gives us anything that I can use. It's all crystals. Which, I mean, fair. That's what the game's about. But in this rare instance, I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't. The 5-star generic is nice, but I'm not gonna get there. I don't even have arena unlocked. Like to get champs. Sucks to suck. The pain that comes with doing a stupid challenge, huh? We'll have to see what we're thinking tomorrow after we hit uncollected. But the wall might be coming sooner than we think, guys. We've got 27 revives, and I can't open free crystals. I could definitely clear Act 5 in 27 revives, I think. Can I clear through the Grandmaster? I don't know. But we also got to see what Cyber brings. There's a chance Cyber gives us a free 7-star or something. Not a 7-star, but maybe a free 6-star. That'd be nice. But, yeah. Storm, shout out. Rank 4 Spider-Woman. Pretty sick. Overall, pretty good stream. We beat Act 4 without opening crystals. Tomorrow, we will get uncollected. And then kind of see where to go from there. I think depending on what the free gift is for Cyber is really going to depend on how far this account goes. But yeah, we'll have to see what the different promos give you before making a decision on that. Because if like Cav, if so, what 6-star would I want? I don't know. Someone fast. I wouldn't mind a Starkey, a Spider-Woman. I mean, Herc, obviously, right? But would you be able to buy any champs with units from Act Content Completion or Exploration offers? I don't think so, because it's all money so far. The unit ones typically give you crystals, so that doesn't count. Cyber is gonna determine how much further this goes. We'll probably clear uncollected tomorrow and try to push in Act 5. I don't know how far we'll go. And then wait, see what the Cyber promo code gives us. But like if let's say the Cav promo is a 6-star and the uncollected promo is a 5-star, I would rather struggle through and push to Cav and get the 6-star before moving on. And we're saying 6-star, like last year we got a free 6-star Kraven for Cyber. Just straight up 6-star Kraven as a champ, no crystal, so that would count. If they do that, the same thing this year. How crazy the low progression offers are, yeah. It'd be a lot easier if we spent money, but that defeats the purpose. Who knows, maybe we could buy a selector with 1,000 units for Cyber too. That'd be clutch. Might be something crazy like a 6-star Nexus or Selector. If it's a 6-star Nexus, I can't open it. If it's straight up a Selector, I can open it. Because a Selector, you claim it and it just pops up. You don't have to open a crystal, so it's not cheating. But unless it's like a 2025 6-star Selector. Holy crap, could you imagine if it's a 2025 6-star Selector? If it's a Nexus, you can't open it. Exactly. If it's a 2025 6-star Selector, we pick Jean and we just go. That's easy Grandmaster. We just go. But realistically, it probably won't be. We'll have to wait and see. Tomorrow, stream, same time. First 2 chapters of Act 5. After that, kind of see where we go. Friday night, Battlegrounds, off-season / friendlies, and you guys get to flex your whatever you get from your offers. And I will be waiting on mine until Friday, and then we could, or next Wednesday, and then we can talk about the offers. I don't think I'm gonna put out a video on my thoughts on the offers because I feel like everybody does that. I feel like we could just talk about it on stream on Friday night. Why Jean? Because she's fast, she has a lot of utility, she has the safety net of the force field, she's amazing for the Grandmaster, maybe the best champ in the game for the Grandmaster. Easy to use, just all of the things I would be looking for a champ that you have to invest in one champ and just go. No one's immune to Neuroshock. I mean, Maker is, but he's not in any content. She checks all the boxes. Alright, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for everybody that stopped by. Imagine Herc. Yeah, Herc would be stupid, but also I wouldn't be able to awaken him. So he wouldn't be as broken. Because he won't have the safety net. But that'd be kind of nice. Kind of nice. We'll see. We'll see what it is. But yeah, it's gonna do it for me, guys. We've been live for 4 hours. It's 11:30. I gotta go to bed. For some of you, it's a lot later than that. Go to bed. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Hope you had a good time.